Hello, hello, hello. There it is. Now it's on. Saw this comment made me laugh. How you all doing, everybody? How is everybody? It's the Target late night drop, everybody. Oh my God. Oh my mercy. Mercy. I figured, you know what? I'm tired of doing the clickbaiting, and maybe let's not do some clickbait. This is like actual. Apparently, Target's dropping tonight. I have no idea. I don't really peruse at the Targets, so I couldn't tell you. Couldn't really tell you so much. But I figured maybe we get some traction. Maybe we get a lot more people to join. It's not looking like it. I guess people want more clickbait. I mean, I thought this was clickbaity. But it's clickbaity truth this time. It's like, what the fuck? What the F? It's gonna be like 7 hours from now. It says Haas. Alright. I guess. Hex, we hopping in Discord. What? Why are you talking with your hands if we can't see your hands? It's true. It's too early for the clickbait? So I gotta go live at like 3 in the morning? Yeah, screw that. I'm only gonna stay on for like an hour too, by the way. I'm only staying on for like an hour. I can't. I got a nice headache. Oh, it's calmed down though, the headache, so it's not as bad anymore. It's not as bad. It was bad before. At this point, they do it after 3 a.m. Everyone knows that. All right, whatever. Thought I'd jump on the little bandwagon for Target clickbait, but I didn't say dropping. Did I say dropping soon? How bad was it? Target Pokemon 30th drop watch. It's true though. You need drugs for the pain. All right. I suppose. 3 a.m. Hell no. I ain't even making it to midnight. I mean, I've been going to bed at last night was 2:30. Night before that was actually 3 something. So I've been up, but I'm not gonna make it tonight. I won't make it tonight. Ernie says Hexman noticed me. Oh my god. How do I not, Mr. All Caps? Mr. All Capitals? We might as well get some questions and stuff like that because, like, this ain't gonna be a Target tutorial because your boy has actually never bought anything from Target. The wifey, though, now she shops at Target. She loves her Target, but she's never bought Pokemon from Target either. Do you think the RGB Mew is real? It's looking more and more like it's possible. Like it's likely. We'll see. I would really love if it was like the three of them. The red, green, blue, but then there's a 4th one. And it combines it into like the full colored version. Oh, that would be sensational. I hope they do that. I should pull up my X account then. We could peruse my X. We could peruse on my X account for topics or whatever, right? I could pull it up there, and then we could talk on X. I don't know. To show you what I was talking about before, right? Because I made a post about it too over on the X land. I should probably X this part out. I don't need this anymore. Right? Yeah. X that out. Alright, let's share the screen then. This is gonna be potentially fun doxing. Potentially. I don't really care. It is what it is now. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, so what you're talking about is that I was talking about this beauty. Like if they combined it, man, oh my god. the RGB, but then the end result is there's one of these cards out there. Now that would be crazy, and having like a really hard pull rate. Oh my god, that would be insane. Hopefully, I could score a single ETB so I don't have to resort to giving a sad handy. That caught me off guard. Oh my god.
Feel like a lightning bolt hit the tip of my penis.
God. You know what's really funny? That's really funny. Me and Green, we have a 501c3 charity that's called Hand Jobs for the Homeless. That's right. It's a 501c3. It's pretty official. And our motto is, why give a hand out when you can give a hand job? This is late night, right? This is Hex After Dark, baby. So we actually talk about that 501c3 charity all the time when we're at parties and stuff like that, and it's really fun. It's like yeah, we get the wives that got to be involved. You know, they put on full hazmat suits and they get to work. You know, it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. 5:20 a.m. for me. Night owl and early bird. Yes. I'm selling some Cosmics, team-ups, Dragon Frontiers, booster boxes. Ooh, my god, are you? That's sensational, bro. If I had some of that crypto money, man, I'd message you. I don't have it yet. You know, it's on the up and coming, though, again. So maybe I'm going to have that crypto money back again. I'll have full reign again. That'd be very nice. But as of right now, I'm probably going to be looking to sell some of one or two of my top cards. So I need liquidity again. The Lovebirds only went for really disappointing. They only went for like 130. So pretty upset about that. Not gonna lie. They went for 123. The Lovebirds. Not too happy about that. So I think someone made a great. I think it's a great buy. I'm not gonna lie. For 123, I think it's pretty cheap. I think it's pretty cheap. First question. What the? I wish everybody would use all caps. We can't all scream, bro. We can't all scream. I've had good luck with target drops. All right, that's good, man. I hear it's a nightmare. So I'm happy for you, though, man. What will hit 10K first? Evolving Skies or Unified Minds? Oh, definitely Evolving Skies. Oh no, Unified Minds is Sun and Moon. I don't know why. I thought Unified Minds for a second was Sword and Shield. I have no idea why. This might dox one of my accounts. Yep, it did. That's fine. It's not accurate anyway. So, I can pull it up. It's not even accurate. Like, whenever you saw that main number there, it's not accurate. So, just give me a heads up now. Unified Minds, right? You said? How much is Unified Minds right now? Booster box? Everyone's going to get nauseous from the big scrolling. Evolving Skies at 2,400. Unified Minds is like almost around the same price, right? I would imagine Unified Minds is 3,000. I thought it was a little bit less. It was like 28 or something. I would imagine it would be Evolving Skies. I would think, but maybe the Unified Minds printed less. So I don't know. That's a good question. It's going to be close. Let's put it that way. Because Unified Minds is obviously not the top set of Sun and Moon, while Sword and Shield is the top set, and you can see the top set is, you know, team up 11,000, right? And Cosmic is like, I think the second top set, 4,100. So like Unified Minds could maybe get there first. Could. Pull up the OF. Always. I pulled the Salamence SR from Journey from your Misty box. Thanks to a ooh. Did you really? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So you got the you got the shipment. Good. See, there's some hits in those boxes. Very nice. Add to cart. Wait to get. Target is so tough to check out. Yeah, I mean, I tried Walmart. It was my first try ever on one of those sites, and didn't go too well. Or Sam's Club. I'm sorry. It was Sam's Club at night. That was funny. hype to try and score tonight. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? That has multiple meanings, by the way. Multiple meanings. That's me at West. I put it in my cart right here. There's a lot of Wests now. There's so many Wests now. It's an invasion of Wests. Wests. Found Hobsation boxes at Walmart today. Picked up 2, left 3 for others. That's kind of you. I think it's a decent box. It has Journey and I think Destined. I forgot. It's been a while. Shorts around ankles. Always. It was a hand job. A handshake? Yeah. Of course. With more love. And juices. Everyone have a good night. Gotta take the dog for a bedtime walk. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. PokeHEX, good luck with Target. Yeah, BJ, I saw you were thinking about the Misty boxes. But we'll do that tomorrow probably. Or Wednesday. I don't know. Oh my god, what is happening? Everything's happening. Alright, is that for the 501c3 talk? Probably. That Mew looks way better than the ones I've been seeing. Yeah. That's because that's the combo version, right? Is there a new method? I've been having trouble on Target. 2 months ago I could hit fine, but now the button never works. I don't know. Never done it before. Hope that helps. God. Hey, Hex, have I missed anything? Or you haven't missed anything, my good man. Do we just have to be on the Target page and it'll refresh to drop? I've never done this one before. I'm pretty sure like you just spam the click button. The clicking of the mouse or whatever. That's what I've heard. At least. Target drop's supposed to be around 3 Eastern. Supposedly. Supposedly, yeah. Those Ascendant Heroes packs will be 60 a piece, way faster than Evolving Skies. I mean, yeah, I don't know. They're gonna reprint it. That's for sure. So, I don't know about that. I don't agree with that, actually. Good luck to everyone. Hope you all hit. Don't get cucked by the botters, yes. Best to go in on the direct links and add the products to your favorite list, yes. Then they are all in one place for you to add to cart stat, yes. Have the links saved. I know that in our Discord, in my Discord, we have all the links set up in the drops area. You stream for 5 hours? Absolutely not. Well, it depends. I'll keep going, man. If people keep coming in, asking good questions, and we're just talking and chilling, then absolutely, I'll keep going. But I'm already at the end of the chat, so it seems like chat's already exhausted, and we've been going for I've been here for like 5 minutes, and there's already no more chat. So it's like it's gonna be a short night. That's what it looks like. We got Ernie. Tell me to go to Alb's probably. Is that what it is? Alb was live streaming but got sick, left early, like 20 minutes into the live stream. I mean, that's very unfortunate for Albs. I hope he's okay. But a great topic to discuss right now, Ernie. Fantastic topic to discuss. Thank you for bringing that up. It's just random. I hope he's all right, though. I hope he's all right. Albs, he's a very fine individual, if I do say so myself. So where are the chitty boxes? What's your chase card for the set? There's so many, man. Oh my god, it's like ridiculous. The chases for the set. I actually just made a post on X about that, where it's like you can make a case for a number of different cards being the go-to chase cards. So I just screenshotted like a few of these here. Like you have that Mew SIR, right? The Charizard. Oh my god, this 30th Charizard with this glitter sparkle fantasticness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Glorious. I want to pull this badly. The Lugia, these futuristic art rares, right? Mewtwo, Mew. There's the Mewtwo SIR2. I think the Mew SIR is a lot nicer. But like, oh my god, it's like crazy. It's crazy how deep the set is. Where's another? I'm gonna get everybody all dizzy scrolling. But like, do they have like the RGB Mews, right? Look, here's the Pikachu. I mean, it's crazy. This set is insane. It really is. This is, I think, gonna be the best modern set we've ever seen. Like in the last 10 years or some crap. That's what it's looking like. So here's the RGB Mews, right? So I'm hoping that though there's 3 of them and that there's actually a 4th. That's what I'm really hoping for. That's what I'm really hoping for. Do you use app for Target? No, people just use it on the web, you know, like Safari for your mobile browser, or just like, you know, your computer. I don't know. I don't think people are actually using the app to do it. I'm down to chat via live stream if you want to hop in and debate everything. I'm down to chat via oh, you want me like I bring you on stream to talk? We could do that too, maybe, yeah. Is the music too loud? I don't think it's too loud, right? I think it's that one song is a little too loud. Will you tell us when it restocks for Target, like a human notifier? In our drops channel and Discord, usually people are pretty active and they add the drops members, and it's all free or whatever. Do you have to have a paid account? I don't know if you're asking me about my Discord. I don't think you are. So no, it's all free, that stuff in my Discord that we try and notify people. And we got people all over the world too, so like I mean, like, you got people that it's like it's 3 a.m. on the East Coast, but it could be like 8 p.m. for them, right? Where the hell is the Mewtwo SIR? Yeah, it doesn't look too nice. I have to try and search for it or whatever. What's my history gonna be? Some naughty thing comes up as I'm searching, right? That's like my worst nightmare. As I'm live, I'm searching on my X account, some naughty crap comes up. So like, where is it? Here. So here's, you can't really see it too well, but that's the Mewtwo right there, and it doesn't really look very nice. It's okay. It's all right. I love the legendary birds, look really nice. Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos look gorgeous. The Pikachus look gorgeous for the. This is all the main set cards, right? And here's a close-up of the Mewtwo, right? It looks okay. The Mew looks way nicer, I think. But it's all opinions, right? What people like. Like, I'm gonna love this Charizard. This Charizard looks gorgeous. You got the Gengar SIR too. That's gonna be a chase for a lot of people. Sylveon's up there too. You can't really see it. It's small over here. But yeah, the Gengar Prime. Speaking of Gengar Prime, I just sent it out to get my Gengar Prime graded that I just got. I'm excited for that. See what it comes back. What time's the drop? Probably like 3 a.m. Eastern, something like that, or somewhere around there. Amazing Gengar in there somewhere. Yeah, I just showed that. Is 149 a good price for a 30 TB, or is it printed to death? I don't know. I don't know so much about the printed to death thing. I mean, it's printed heavily. I'll tell you that right now. It's printed heavily. Printed to death? Was Prismatic Evolutions printed to death? I mean, it was compared to like other ETBs they printed, right? They printed it heavy, and it got down to like only like $90. It was like the low for it, right? So, and this has even way more demand, 30th. So, I think if it gets around $100, that's like, you gotta jump on it probably, right? So is 149 a good price? Not really. It's kind of expected. It's an expected price. I think a good price, or like pretty great price, around $100. Around $100, 110, 120 is where like I'll start to get interested in picking it up on the open market, right? But I'm getting ETBs from my distributor, right? So I'm not like, oh, I gotta pick some up, right? But if I was in that boat where like I gotta pick some up, I would not be buying around, I don't know what market is right now, one is probably like what 170, 160, I think, right? I think I would not be interested in that price point. I think it's going to go down to at least probably 130 at some point, at least 120. I mean, it says GameStop BTB going for 100. Yeah, if you could pre-order the GameStop BTBs for 100, I think that's pretty great. I mean, the GameStop BTB, I mean, the GameStop UPCs were 400, right? And I thought that was a great price. I think it is. I mean, the market price on TCG is like 580 to 500 right now. 400, I think, is a nice price. It's not like a whoa man price, right? But I think it's not like ridiculous expectations, you know, of like getting it for 180, which is never happening. Like, it's never going to MSRP. That's a product that's never going there. I'm excited for that Ditto box and promo. I've waited 30 years. Yeah, I've heard, a lot of people have said, and I think my allocations also showed, that the Ditto box was printed the least out of every product, was the Ditto box. So, I know there's going to be a lot out there. But we'll see. If anything, I'll take care of your Sinkai with the Ditto promo. I kind of hope those RGB cards are fake. So, like, I hope they're real. Because I think it would be awesome to have a Victini-esque chase, like Victini from Black Bolt White Flare in there. And if it's a little bit harder to pull, I think that's cool. They just add something else to this ridiculous set. But the only way I'll be like sold is if this exists. I want this to exist. I won't be very happy if this doesn't exist. I mean, I'll be excited, you know, but I won't be ecstatic. I'll be ecstatic if this exists. Something like this that combines all the colors and makes it a real card, right? Then I'd be ecstatic. Don't pay for Discord alerts. Yeah, there's a lot of people on do it for free. I mean, we do it for free on Discord. We try, right? But most people are not in my Discord for that kind of stuff. Gains over on Excess Target Online drop. Yeah, probably around like 3 a.m. That's when it'll start, right? This is my first time doing a Target drop. Is it hard to get? Yes. I've heard it's very hard. Do you have to be logged in to Target account to buy? I believe so. I wouldn't try and be messing around with trying to log in before the drops happen. Just have all your links ready and stuff. That's what it's supposed to be, right? Guys, is it hard to get a 30th box? It depends on your price point. If you want it for MSRP, yeah. Oh yeah. If you want it for that for MSRP penis, absolutely. Top right corner card, a Meowth. What? Oh, when I had the booklet up, yeah. There's like 2 different Meows. There's like 2 different Meows. I think I made a post on it about it. I'm gonna give everybody headaches. I'm gonna give myself a headache trying to do this, right? Here's a closer look at the Gengar. That's a nice card. It's not a set leader though. It's not gonna lead the set. This card. That's for sure. But it's a nice card. Where is it? I made a post about the Meows. That's why. There it is. So yeah, there's 2 Meows. There's a day and a night Meowth. So, there it is. There's so much in this set. It's ridiculous. This set is insane. It's so crazy, this set. There's a Magikarp card in there, too. This set's nuts. It really is. Mew looks stoned. Yeah, absolutely. Do you need to be a member for Target to get stock? I don't believe so. How do Target drops work? Join a queue like Walmart? Possibly. It's so funny. I'm doing a live stream about Target, and I don't really know the answer to all these questions because I don't do it. I'm a lot Lakers. I'm a lot more knowledgeable about other stuff. Like I have distribution. I give away a lot of free crap. I'm gonna give away 2 30th UPC cases, 8 total UPCs when it comes out. I'm doing $5 MSRP packs for my members of YouTube. I have other qualities, my good man. I have other qualities. What do you think will be the most expensive card from the 30th that isn't a promo? Dude, that's what we were debating. Like, what's going to be the most expensive card at a 30th? And you can make a case for so many of them. So many of them. If I had to nail down one... Well, I mean, it's obvious that if these exist... If these cards actually exist, then it's obviously going to be these. So if these RGB Mews exist, it's them. And if this thing exists, this is totally fabricated, by the way. So we don't have any like actual proof of someone pulling something like this. But if this exists, I will guarantee you it's the most expensive in the whole set. By and away, because the rarity will be really hard to pull. It'll be ridiculous to pull. And it's clearly the nicest out of the whole RGB style cards, right? Now, the most expensive SIR, probably maybe the Pikachus or the Mew. Probably the most expensive SIRs. And the most expensive Classic Collection will be the Zard. It'll 100% be the Zard. It won't even be close. It's going to be the Zard. It's going to be this guy. This will clearly be the most expensive 30. Even though we have that Lugia that's gorgeous, this just blows it out of the water, in my opinion. Because this is Charizard. With this gold foiling, oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Can I buy a case from you of ETBs for $119? $119 total? $119 each? No. I wouldn't even sell it to you for $180 each, above market. I wouldn't even do that. GameStop BTB is out of stock, unfortunately. Yeah, well, $100 is a good price. That's why you see a lot of people crapping all over it. Like, $100. I'll wait for it. It's going to be printed to hell. I'll wait for it. It's going to be MSRP. I'll wait for $50. It's like, yeah, okay. Good luck. Anything around 100 is probably a gift. Anything below 100, forget it. That's like a beyond gift, I think. Hexman, read my milestone members. Oh, what? Thanks, Alec. I don't see it. This one, my Gengar Prime would get a 7 or an 8. Yeah, mine's gonna get. I didn't send it to PSA because it's not gonna 10. I didn't even bother with PSA because everything on it is actually pretty perfect, except the corners. Each corner has a white little mark. Each corner. But everything else is beautiful. The centering, the surface of the card, the edges are gorgeous. Except the corners. I'm really mad. I think I sent it to BGS because I think it was still 9.5. I think I might get some 10s on like the surface or the centerings and stuff, right? So I sent it to BGS just in case. If BGS gives me a crap score, I'm gonna send it to CGC. Then I'm just gonna sell it. I'm probably going to sell it regardless, to be honest. I need the liquidity. I got a few at GameStop for 400. Yeah, I think it's a good buy. I think it is, especially it's a great buy, especially if you want to buy multiples. Like if you want like 4, 5, or 6 of them, buy 1 or 2 from GameStop. You know, buy like, or if you could, let's say you want 6. Your total is you want 6 eventually. I think it's great to pre-order like 3 or 4 of them then for 400 and then wait and see what the market does. You know? So at least you lock in a few of them at like 4. And then you could be like, well, if it goes under 4, you can even cancel it too from GameStop, which is actually pretty great. You can cancel it and then just order it from the market, right? Bro, there's a 5-minute stream delay. I'm reading the chats. Dude. So it's taking time. Because now people are actually typing. So I'm actually going through the chats. Appreciate you hooking me up without need for a sad ending. State the time. It's 10:47 right now. It's 10 for me. It's 10:54 right now. What are you saying, dude? Right now it's 10:54. What's it for you? Hexman always misses my milestone. Ernie always with the complaining. I got you, dude. I got you. Log in early, have links, spam button. Yeah, that's what it is. Log in early, have the links ready to go, and spam the add to cart or whatever buttons, right? Rewind 5 minutes and he explains the delay. What delay? Okay, so 7-minute stream delay? There shouldn't be that big of a delay. I don't understand. I'm like what am I, 7 minutes behind chat? There's no way it's that big of a delay, right? Now actually stream delay, but comments take 7 minutes to load. No, I'm just behind the chat 7. Oh my god, bro. I'm working my way up to the chat. Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god. Is the music not playing right now? I mean, it's just low right now. There is no delay. They just trolling because you read all messages. Yeah, I'm going through all the messages. I'm going through it. You guys are actually talking in chat. It's great. Guy and night. Sauce guy. UPC promos are incredible. Yes, they are. They're insane. UPC promos are absolutely insane. Do I have them anywhere? I don't know. I think I have them listed anywhere right now. Probably not. The music I know is on, but I just don't hear it now, which is kind of funny. Yeah, whatever. Can you say what time? Oh my god, you're not. Brought back multiple OG illustrated designs with 30th. Yeah, they brought back a lot of them of the cards, right? Which I like. They went through all the eras, man. That's great. Hex is the troll that you have to give your whole. Alright. Hit the link and repeatedly and pray. That's what I heard, right? Crypt says member up. Yeah, no queue for Target, just spam the add to cart. That's what everybody's saying. Help for the secret layer drop. Crap, what is this Pokemon thing? So you just finger your phone a lot? That's what you're saying? Apparently. Almost like serialized cards, or you're just talking about the RGB cards, yeah. Yeah. I guess. A lot of people are, I mean, there's a lot of people saying that it's 10,000, like 1 out of 10,000 or some crap is the pull rates per packs. I don't know. I don't know how they get this information. I don't know if you can even trust where the source of this information. It's just, let's just wait and see. How about that? It's a little too early to talk about it, like for sure, right? Let's open Riftbound. Oh god. First partner 3 took almost 4 hours of spamming checkout. Wow. Hello, Alec. You have to yell it like Ernie. No, you don't. My god. Is the music even on? 46. Do you guys hear music? I'm gonna raise volume. You hear this? My ears? It's playing? Yes, it's been on. Oh, okay. Why don't I hear it? My ears. I don't hear it at all. Why don't I hear it then? Advanced audio monitor and output. Monitor off. Monitor and output. Now I hear it. It was off for me. We did, loud and clear. Unsub, dislike, reported. Blew my speakers out. Super jealous my husband's hearing impaired right now. Should I... How is the volume of the music? I lowered it just a little bit from what it was before. How much do you think it would cost total to master set the 30th? Oh my god. I don't really know. That's a great question. That's a great question. So now I'm really behind because everybody started talking about how their ears are blown out. Now I'm losing chat now. I don't know if it's going to cost a fortune like Ascended Heroes, or if it's going to be like Crown Zenith, where it's like kind of cheap. All the singles. Crown Zenith, see, here's the thing. So I don't know, we don't know what the hit rate's going to be like. If the hit rates, I'll tell you this. I'll give you two options. If the hit rates are like Crown Zenith, it's going to be cheap. Everything's going to be cheap. Doesn't matter that a lot of the stuff is very expensive, like very sought after, or the packs are expensive. The singles will be cheap because there'll be abundance of it on the market, okay? Just like how Crown Zenith, the Crown Zenith packs are pretty expensive. Crown Zenith sealed products pretty expensive. The singles are still relatively cheap for how old it is even, right? Because they printed a lot of it, like they did 30th, and the hit rates are fantastic. Now, if the hit rates are like Mega Evolution regular hit rates, then it's going to be expensive, the singles. It'll still be expensive, but less than Ascended Heroes probably. So Ascended Heroes was like... not printed very heavily. I mean they printed it, right, but it wasn't like the printing what they're doing for 30th. There's not as many products, right? So I would say expensive, but less than Ascended, those singles. But those RGB cards, if they're really hard to get, really hard to pull, those could be like thousands of dollars a card raw. Depends what the hit rates are. If the hit rates are actually 1 in 10,000 packs, then you're talking about a multiple... you're talking about a $5,000 card. If it's 1 in 10,000, it could be something stupid, like a 4-figure to 5-figure card. You can even get to $10,000. I mean, it depends. If it's like the hit rates are that stupid, I doubt it though. But we'll see. I doubt it. Lovebird's reprint would rub the nips nice. That's funny. So yeah, I lost a lot of chat here saying worth the investment. So I'm losing chat because people are actually, well, they typed too much about their ears getting blown out, so I lost. David says, nah, not over 1K, no way. It depends, man. It depends what the pull rates are like, man. Instinct says, Hex, what's up? Okay, hi. If the pull rates are like really, if it's like 1 in 10,000, dude, it's gonna be over $1,000 card. It can even get something stupid like 5, 6, 8,000. It could if the pull rates are that bad for those RGB cards. We'll see. I don't really know. I canceled my GameStop PC, starting to regret. There's no point. You shouldn't have canceled it because you could just cancel it. You could just sit and wait to see what the market does because I think you can cancel a day before release. So there was no point in canceling it. There was no point. If it was real, it would be in the ETB booklet, right? Yes, but the ETB booklet only like 2 or 3 pages. I think only 4 pages total was revealed in the ETB booklet. That's it. So we don't know. We don't even know any of the ultra rares in the set. We don't know if there's gold cards. We didn't see any of that. Got 3 boosted bundles and 2 ETBs of 30. Okay, now here's all the turn it up, turn it up again. Here's all the David, yes, say your investment thing again. I missed that because everyone's complaining about their ears. I think I answered this already. How many cards in total for the set? It's pretty big. It's pretty big. The main set's pretty big. I think it's like, what is it, like 100? I'm going off the top of my head. 130, 140 cards, 150 cards, something like that. It's a pretty decent. It's decently sized. No meme today. Is this even Hex? Oh my God! Look who it is.
It's me, Jessica.
Hexman, please read my message. Hello. Instinct, will you stop it already? My God. I have two chats open. I have one that's live and current, and one that I click through and I select people. I'm going to the one I click through and select, and I'm reading that messages. God, is your tism showing, bro? Too much. Mom took too much Tylenol? What's going on, man? God. Stop reading the chats. What do you mean stop reading the chats? That's the whole point of this. This is great. I love reading the chats. You guys bitching me for not reading the chats, and now I'm reading the chats. My God. Terrible. Fuck the chat right now. I thought, BJ, didn't you say you were leaving? You said you were leaving. What are you doing? If RGB exists, nearly impossible. Maybe. We don't know. It could be like the Victini pull rates, which is like 1 out of 2,000 packs, I think, right? Something like that, isn't it? 1 in 1,600? It could be like the gold hit rates. 1 out of 1,600 packs? By the way, the SR hit rates, 1 out of 20, someone did the math. We don't know the SR hit rates. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't go by these Australian streamers that backdoored product, dude. So, no, we don't know the hit rates. We don't know the hit rates until somebody opens up, like, 2,000 packs. And that's reliable. That's a reliable source that can actually tell us what the hit rates are. So, whatever hit rates you're seeing, all bullshit. All bullshit. I mean, the hit rate for 30th could be like Prismatic. I mean, it could be. We don't really know. Who knows? I mean, there's a lot. I mean, you get the Pikachu 1 out of every pack, right? There's we're getting illustration rare, so it could be like the same kind of hit rate of regular Mega Evolution era. I think it's 1 out of 7 packs. I forgot. For IRs. I know SIRs is 1 out of 70. It's around 1 out of 70 for SIRs. So, we'll see. Imagine they did a Umbreon or Moonbreon reprint. Would be so cooked. I mean, yeah, it wasn't time for it, right? I mean, they did the Magikarp, right? Music killed my ears. God pack in 30th or now? We don't know yet. There could be. There could be. We don't know. There's no... You only have these people that have opened up that have backdoored product, right? We have no idea. You lowered the music too much. Turn it up. You're the only person... I'm not taking your advice, Instinct. Mr. Are we live? Are you reading us? Are you reading my comments live? Are you sure? You're behind. It's delayed. It's a delay. I'm not going to take your word for it. I'm going to take other people's word for it. How brag much best prismatic binder? What a show off. Yeah, it is. I'm making the best prismatic binder that the world has ever seen. It's true. I got the Pokeball. Let's get your dumb comment out of there. Got the Pokeball. Wait. No, wait. I got the Pokeball, Master Ball, and then the SIR. I'll do that for every evolution, and then I'm going to sprinkle in some promos, stuff like that. I think it's going to be great. How you know when the drop happens? People will alert you. Thanks for reading my milestone. You're awesome, my friend. Aw. You being sarcastic? No, I want to know. I want to know what it was. I want to know what you tried to say. I wasn't being sarcastic. I think Naruto is going to go absolutely ballistic. Yes. Ballistic. I pray I can get some from my distributor. I pray. But I'm going to probably have to buy off the open market. And I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy off the open market. I'm going to buy cases off the open market. starting to catch up the chat now again. I'm good at buying the peak and I'm good at buying the peak. The exact opposite. Buy high, solo. Very nice. You do great in crypto, bro. Buy high, solo. I've mastered. I could time the peak perfectly. If you see me buy anything, you should be selling. Are you buying Pokemon? Have you? Did you just enter back into Pokemon again? Because I got so many people right now that, like on my baseball team, even that I was talking about years ago. Yeah, I love Pokemon. I'm buying Pokemon. They looked at me like I'm an idiot, and now they're buying Pokemon now. And I'm like, okay, I gotta start selling everything. You gotta start. I'm reading everything, Molly. Everything. I'm all knowing. All seeing. Around 300 packs open so far. 2 RBG from the same person, so probably fake. Who knows? Someone can get really lucky. I mean, bro, I opened up in a 20-pack span for Pitch Black. Got 2 golds in 20 packs. People can get lucky. That's why you need more packs opened. A larger sample size. To get the actual average out there. What is your take on the Evolutions PSA 10 as an investment from Prismatic? Fantastic. I'm buying them. I'm buying everything. I'm buying almost the whole set in a PSA 10. I'm buying all the Pokeballs, all the Master Balls. But I mean the whole set. All the Pokeballs, not just the Evolutions. I'm buying all the Master Balls because I think I'm kind of pissed and annoyed. They're no longer slept on. They're starting to move, like at all-time highs, and they're like, I think the Vaporeon's like $400, some crap. It was at one point like $80, $100, right? The Pokeballs are still relatively cheap, about like $40, right? But I think all the Pokeballs, Master Balls are slept on. A lot of the SIRs in the set, Prismatic Evolutions in general is like. Some parts of it are pretty slept on. A lot of the SIRs are correcting too. That are kind of down right now. We can just look at it really quick. Like I know that I was looking at the Sylveon the other day, and it's not at its all-time highs anymore. All-time high was what, 1800, and that's at 14 right now. 14.8, 15. So it's got a nice correction, 20% or so. I know the let's even take a look at the Vaporeon, right? Just sideways, man. Just sideways. So yeah, I think they're great buys. $1,200. It hit highs at 1,200. I don't know. This is probably a scam, like Wick thing. I don't know what the hell that is. 1,300, 1,200, and now it's at about 900. I think they're great buys. I really do. Especially because they go out of rotation next year too, right? Prismatic goes out of rotation next year. So I think they're fantastic buys. I'm going to open bulk cards if I'm even lucky enough to get anything at all. Well, it's not really just about... You can just buy market pricing, man. You can get whatever you want. I buy a lot of stuff at market price. I bought this booster box. Unified Minds at market price months ago. I'm not CTR or PokeRev or guys that have been in the Pokemon space for years and years and years and bought Unified Minds at $200, $100. That wasn't me. They should make all the Pikachu God Pack. Yeah, they could. That'd be kind of cool, right? All Pikachus. Hex, post a link to your website. Show people about... whatever. I probably should, but... it's mostly just... everyone that usually is here, right? It's not really new people here. I mean, they know about that stuff. PokeHEX.com for the breaks, Wednesday breaks. I'm posting the new break. The new break's not even up yet, so the new break will be up tomorrow. I'm gonna post the Unified Minds break and The new break too. I don't know. Then people that backdoor products will, I guarantee, and I guarantee are going to get punished for it. Probably, yeah. Probably will. Especially if they directly stole it, and they can backtrace it too, right? Can't wait for mass balls to go to the moon in 5 years. I mean, they're doing it now, which is pissing me off. They're going up a lot now, and I was really hoping to get. I was really hoping for it to be undervalued, and I could really stack them because I really wanted the whole set and multiples of the whole set, but it's not happening. If they are distribution centers or vendors that let it out early, they're going to be screwed. Yeah, probably, yeah. Hex does pack breaks, yeah. Great price, yeah. GameStop, I appreciate it too, but thank you, though, man, for the support. I appreciate it. GameStop pre-orders were actually a great hedge against product scarcity. Yeah, I 100% agree. 100% agree, especially because you can just cancel it, man. Yeah, the cancellation policy offers time to assess pre-anchor market price. Yes, 100%. I agree. It's a no-brainer, man. No-brainer. You open your big mouth about the Pokeballs. Let them balls in it. Yeah, right. There really isn't crowns is stupid. The PSA 9, the way to go. Yeah, if you want to get exposure to the set, a lot cheaper. I mean, shit. Instead of buying raw cards, just buy the PSA 9 and crack them open. The raw is almost the same price. Why would you buy raw cards? There's no reason to buy ungraded cards. You can just buy a PSA 9 if it's around the same price, which it can be for the most part, or just buy a PSA 8. You know, there's no point in buying ungraded cards. Just buy a PSA 8 then, if you want, like for your binder or whatever, and crack it open. Check your notifications. Who you arguing with today? What? Wait, we're gonna do a little debate. If I can catch up the chat, then I'll pull David up. If David wants to join, and we could talk. We could talk. I'll turn off the music then, and we'll just talk. Far Out says, I like when you talk more seriously. All you gotta do is ask me serious questions, which you guys don't really do. If you ask me serious questions, I have a decent head on my shoulders, where I think I can give you pretty decent answers. I can definitely give you way better answers than I hear from a lot of these other Poke investors. All right, that have that they've bought 5 booster boxes total. You know, I don't have a lot of experience buying, or have no exposure really to everything. That aren't buying graded cards, aren't doing graded plays, are grading stuff. They have just don't only have the experience or exposure to stuff. It's I can give you pretty better takes than these guys. And they get 300 live viewers. You get 300 people in their goddamn lives. Yeah, I'm not naming names. Obviously, if those people that have been around for years and years, not talking about those guys. You know? Not talking about those guys. There's a lot of great ones, too. I'm not naming names, okay? I'm not about the drama. Are you doing both breaks next Wednesday? No. I'll be doing Unified Minds. I'll just be posting, because it's going to take a while for people to start buying this. That's what I'm assuming. It took a while for Unbroken Bonds. It took 3 weeks. And then when it got to 16 packs left, I launched the break. At 16 packs left. Used to find Pokemon in storage units when we bid on them. That's crazy, yeah. I think it's going to be a lot harder to do something like that nowadays. Pokemon is kind of more... People are way more aware of it now. Way more aware of it now. Goots sent a gift. I don't know what that means, but thanks. I pulled Zekrom BW. Yeah, that's a nice card. Very nice card. I pre-ordered 1 ETB, 2 UPCs bundle. Got lucky with 2 Pokemon Center ETBs too. Yeah, I think pre-ordering through GameStop, I mean, they got a lot of hate, but it's the prices were not bad. Really weren't. And you could just cancel them. Put them in the binder. Buy PSA 5 or 6 for binder cards? I mean, you could. But you could just get a PSA 8 for, like, ungraded. Like, PSA 8, it's pretty decent quality. Especially if you get, like, the front that looks good. Maybe the back is a little messed up, a little whitening. And you never even see it anyway, the back. So who cares? Right? So just the front matters. I mean, that's what I did for my kitchen display. I bought the cards that I needed. I bought either PSA 9 or PSA 8 for some of the first edition hollows that I didn't pull myself. I bought PSA. I know I bought. I'm trying to think of it's like 5 years ago now. I'm trying to think of what I did for the kitchen. I know I didn't buy the Charizard because I pulled it. That's the Charizard I pulled. It's in the kitchen. The Blastoise. I graded the Blastoise, so I had to buy. I graded a PSA 9 by Blastoise that I pulled, so I bought a PSA 8 first edition Blastoise and cracked that. What are your thoughts on archival collections? Archival collections. I'm not following you, man. What does that mean? What are your thoughts on archival collections? I don't know what that means, man. What's archival? You need to give me a little bit more clarity what you're talking about. I'm curious to know what you mean by that. I am old, so it's hard for me to listen to some people. All right. Well, I mean, like when I start talking about MSR penis and metatitties. I hope I see some hidden fates in my surprise box tomorrow. I hope you get better than that. Oh no, you're talking about not mystery box. You're talking about from Pokemon Center. That's what you mean. That'd be cool. Unified Minds has Slowpoke, Psyduck Tag Team. Yeah, I know they seem to be thinking you have the answers to a set that has not really been released yet. It's really not actually in the public eye to get these, numbers that they're asking. Correct. We don't. Anyone that thinks they know the pull rates, especially from watching the Australian guys or whatever, dumb, very dumb. We don't know. We need a large sample size. 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 packs being opened. That's how we get an idea. Like when Danny Phantom puts out those videos, they're great. I love listening to that. Appreciate you giving the information that you do have, which I know is limited when it comes to certain sets. Yeah, of course. Yeah, like I don't know, and I say when I don't know things. I'm not gonna bullshit. Like anything past 1999 for like vintage, I don't really know too well. I know Heart Gold Soul Silver now pretty well because I've opened up a decent amount of it, and I have the collection boxes, so I know that era pretty well. Obviously, Mega Evolution, Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield, I know very well. Very, very well. Sun and Moon, I know a little bit. But past Sun and Moon, I get a little hazy. XY, I know a little bit. But past like, XY, Black and White, I don't really know. I don't really know the Neo sets at all. I don't know that stuff. I don't know the pull rates, but I know I'm pulling bulk. Got the poor gene in everything I do. Everything I touch is financial disaster. Did you just get back into Pokemon recently? Let me know that. I got the OG Hex packs in my sealed PC. Ooh. Those were crazy. Those were 3 Scarlet and Violet and 3 Sword and Shield was the base packs. That was the minimum. Those were crazy. What's the most fun set you have opened? Most fun set has got to be Crown Zenith. It's the most fun set. Yeah. It's the most fun set. By far. By and far and away. It's the most fun set. Obviously fun, like, in terms of... This is going to sound obnoxious, but it's the truth. Most exciting for me, obviously, was 1999 first edition base set. when I opened that. Obviously, I know that sounds obnoxious, but it's the truth. That's the most excitement I ever had. But most fun, without getting stupid crazy like that, it's buying away. It's Crown Zenith. Nothing beats Crown Zenith in terms of funness to open. Nothing. Mary Bear got a Pokemon Center Astral Radiant TTV from her mystery box. Very nice.
It's me, Jessica.
David, you still here, man? Yours was base set 2. Yeah, it's like, it's almost like, that's another Temu base set. There's a few Temu base sets. There's base set 2. There's, I guess you can call Legendary Collection kind of Temu base set. XY Evolutions. There's a few of them. It's kind of fun. I recorded a Hex Misty Box 2.69 and sent a video review. What the hell is 2.69? The fuck? Alright, so yup, you're here. Okay. Oh, here we go. So I'm gonna read this, and then I'll put you on, Dave. Then I guess we'll have a little talk. It's almost already 1:30. Whatever. Archival collections are full product lineups for a specific set or IP. For example, I purchased 2 factory sealed cases of each first partner series. So I have 2 full archival collections for first partner series. It's a weird way to phrase it, bro. That's a weird way to phrase it, dude. Why don't you just say you bought 2 cases? Why are you gonna say archival collections? Full product lines for specific set or IP. Actual cases of each. So you bought. Okay, so 2 factual cases for each first partner series. Okay, so you bought cases of series 1, 2, and 3, 2 of them each. So archival collections, no, I don't think it's a big deal at all. Like, there's not gonna be. I mean, I guess it's okay. Like, there's not gonna be a lot of guys that are like. I'll give you an example. I think if someone is looking to buy I think it's the best way to relate this. If someone's looking to buy the Plasma Storm ETB, like the first ever ETB, they're not going to be like, I need to have the Plasma Storm booster box now. I need to have it. No. It's kind of like, those are separate kind of buyers. So it's not really like, I don't see a need in order to have. I mean, it's just nice to have. But when you go to sell these things, you are not going to be selling those, the series 1, 2, and 3. It'd be a mistake to sell it as a group in one listing. Because there's going to be people out there that don't really care that there's each case. They want to probably buy series 1. Like, you know, when people do that, when they list, like, they'll list like group listings of like these 4 ETBs right here, right? It'd probably make more sense just to list them individually, and you probably make more listing them individually. Because you have to imagine yourself as a buyer right now, and you're like, I'm collecting the old vintage ETBs. I already have the Xerneas. I don't want to pay for another one. You know, I already have the Yveltal. I already have the Plasma Blast. I just want the Plasma Storm. So why you listing them together? You know what I mean? Doesn't no. I don't know. Because it's an archive of a product. I guess. I don't know. I don't really see the point of it. I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess, to have everything, right? But I don't know. Because it's not like if there's a product line, like all the collection boxes or something nonsense. I don't want all of them, right? But you can just be, that's like a collector thing, right? My understanding is there are high-end collectors who pay premium for sealed case sets. That's why I ask. That's kind of like a neat, a niche thing, though. That's the thing. It's very niche. If you want the most money, so to speak, it's always better to list things individually instead of a lot. That I know for a fact. Because the data shows that. So if you want to sell, like there are people that sold the complete 1999 first edition base set as a lot. If you were to sell those cards individually, you'd probably make more. Right? This is stuff like that. PSA or CGC on grading from here on out. It depends. You can pick and choose, man. Like, I'm doing CGC now to sell some stuff. Because it's also PSA will grade vintage really harsh for some stupid reason. Like, I just sent some vintage cards over to PSA that I think should probably 10, but they might 10 with CGC now. If I crack them out and send them to CGC, I might get a 10. So then they'll sell for more. So you can pick and choose, man. I've been doing that a lot now. Appreciate your thoughts and feedback. Yeah, I appreciate the question. Thanks, man. It's an interesting topic to discuss. Because, like, I can see what you're talking about. Like, maybe the first partner sets, selling them 1, 2, 3 series together as a case 10 years from now, that'd be interesting. 15 years from now, that'd be kind of cool and interesting. So I can see where you're coming from. I can see where you're coming from. Have I shared the pics of the base set 2 booster boxes? I have them empty, still have the cards. That's cool. Yeah, I have my empty boxes too. I have all my empty Fossil, Jungle, base set boxes. I have them all. And by the way, out of order is my LLC. Like, I feel like, is that an acronym for something else, or just like LLC, like my LLC business? I feel like it's my, because like where you say it, by out of order is my LLC in my clothing line. Like, do you have a clothing line LLC business? Is that what you mean, or is that LLC stand for something else? I'm just being stupid. I'm an artist. I'd love to send you some stuff as appreciation for what you do. That's awesome, man. I'd appreciate it. For clothing, I'm an XL. So you know. If you do send a shirt or something, that'd be cool. It would come in handy when I actually, come on camera. Doesn't really help so much now with the hands, but when I come on camera, 50,000 subs, then it helps. Then I can rep some of your stuff. All right, let's try and get David in here. I gotta put my headphones on then. If I'm doing that, I gotta put my headphones on. Alright, so I'm going to turn off the music then, too. I can do this, I think, pretty easily. Do you want to go... I think we have the mod voice chat. Because if we go on the regular voice chat, other people are going to jump in. Some undesirables are going to jump in. Super. Yeah, you heard me. Alright, so I muted the stream music. We're not going to have any music then when we do it, right? I'll leave this on. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. I can have this going. Who cares? Go up here for now. I don't know. Whatever. All right, let's go on to this. Go into Discord. This will be interesting. And I can pass through my audio. So you're in the mod voice chat. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna hear you right now. Does my... Well, you can just hear me. Do you hear me through Discord? Or do you hear me on the stream? Oh, see. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna pass through you now through the stream. I've never done this before. Say something.
You've done this before.
All right, do you guys hear David? Say something, man.
Yeah, I just briefly heard myself on the stream. I tested that. Yeah.
I think you.
Now I'm muting it.
You might be spiking a little bit too much. There we go. Do a little test.
Test.
Yeah, you
Can
should
we
be good
hear?
now.
Can we hear what's about to be a heated debate?
Oh, we're gonna debate. It's awesome. Good. I never get some back and forth. This is great.
No, I'm up for anything, but hey,
Yeah,
I've got takes. I've
bro.
got takes.
I love getting into like no one ever wants to get down with me with like heated debates. They always just like start agreeing. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm not looking to like, like hate you kind of heated debates,
let's
but
do
I
it.
mean,
I don't
I've got
care.
my opinion. I've got my opinion. You've got yours.
Let's do it.
Uh, okay. I asked you this question recently, and I'd like to dissect it a little bit. I asked, what is your opinion on the current market of vintage, and is it worth dumping now, or is it worth holding on to? Let's hear your, so everyone else can hear it. Let's hear your take.
My current opinion on vintage. So I forgot what I told you, but it's probably let's see if I'm consistent because I forgot
Okay,
what I
let's
said.
see. If
Um,
not, I'll call it out.
so I think so. Current market on vintage. I think well, it's tough because right now the the boom the boom was led by modern. Modern led this boom, and then vintage caught up later.
For sure. Big time.
So that was the opposite last time, where vintage led, and then modern kicked in a little bit. Right? I wasn't following. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't following modern at all in 2021. So I didn't care about it whatsoever. So I don't even know what the hell modern was doing, except I look at the charts back in the day. Right?
Hmm.
So I'm assuming that it eventually followed what vintage was doing. I assume people started getting it because that's how Vivid Voltage took off, right? So
Right.
everyone was all about Vivid Voltage and stuff, and like it.
Which is crazy to think any that Vivid Voltage is appealing to anybody.
Yeah, well, if you look at the sets back then, I mean, Vivid Voltage, I guess was. I mean, compared to Rebel Clash, bro. I mean, Vivid Voltage is like fantastic. So it depends what you had back then or whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Because the alt art stuff didn't really start happening till later with
Right.
battle
Early Sword and
styles.
Shield was all about the rainbow and the
Yeah,
VMAXs,
which I
the
can't stand.
non alt art VMAXs. Rainbows suck. Yeah,
Yeah, I
not a
can't
fan.
stand them. But all right, so this is interesting. So like, what vintage right now? So I can make a case that vintage is the top has been in already, or maybe have one more leg up. That's going to be my case. Is that the top is either in already for vintage, or we still have another leg up to go because it was delayed, like it was last to move vintage, right? Um,
Hmm.
so it can make a case for either or. I'm not really stuck on either position right now. I can make a case. I think modern in general is probably like topped out, or maybe it's just about to top out. Maybe 30th really is the last hurrah, and then that's it. Things are going to be sideways to stagnant to down for a
Hmm.
while. Especially, well, it depends if we get when we get Gen 10. Because if Gen 10 is like announced, like sets are being announced for Gen 10, then shit's really going sideways slash down, right?
Yeah, okay. I get what
Um,
you're saying.
but
So when it
if we
comes
get
to
if we get some
modern,
strong Mega Evolution sets still, then it's a little different, a little different.
for
So
sure, and I think Pokemon knows exactly what they're doing. I think they have every bit of an idea to like, okay, let's get product out there by releasing a Chaos Rising, a Perfect Order, these sets that are not going to be crazy appealing, but they've got a card in it that's okay. But people aren't going to go crazy over it because it's nothing fancy. But then they know what they're doing to keep us engaged by saying, oh, but here's Ascended Heroes, here's here's Paldean Fates, here's Prismatic Evolutions, here's these like yearly special sets that are crazy. And then this 30th anniversary, holy smokes. Either they hired a completely different like visionary team for what these celebration sets would be, because 25th anniversary compared to 30th it's night and day. Like in my opinion, 25th anniversary was boring. There was absolutely nothing special about it outside of the classic collection, via the Charizard and like Umbreon Gold Star. Outside of that, there's like nothing exciting at all about what that had to offer. But I've noticed this really weird trend in the 3.5 years I've been invested in the hobby. not really invested in the hobby. You get what I'm saying? I'm not really saying that I only look at this as an investment. Like I'm in the hobby, right? Um, but the weirdest trend I've noticed is it's as if every 6 months an era of uh, vintage and or modern spikes dramatically. And the best card I think I could use for reference in regards to modern is the Bubble Mew.
Okay.
When Paladin Fates first released, not a ton of people like it was exciting. A lot of people were into it, but not a lot of people cared, right? And so I get this. Being just honest to myself. I pulled a Bubble Mew within the first week of the release, hyped out of my mind. Never had graded something. I looked at it. It looked perfect. So I decided I'd send it in. I send it in. It's awesome. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I gotta sell this thing ASAP before it just crashes. Take a wild guess what I sold it for.
$200, $300, some crap.
$200. Devastating, devastating amount of money. And I'm thinking, oh shoot, I cashed out $200. That's sick. This is crazy. This is gonna be awesome. Wild enough, like 6 months passes by, I grab another 10 at Target because they're all over the place, and I pulled another Bubble Mew. And
So
this time I look at the graded price.
I'm gonna clap back on that for a little bit. I'm gonna clap back on that.
That's fine. But I think the market trend of these of modern
Uh-huh.
is very volatile, but it all depends on the card and the Pokemon specific to it.
Sure.
Because I think age is the key to like the market's value. Like for example, we saw the not Paldean, Phantasmal Flames Charizard
Uh-huh.
go to the freaking moon, a 3K plus at one point, and it
Yep.
has crashed and balanced itself at 2 grand. I think the minute that Phantasmal Flames is a year and a half, 2 years out of its print time, that card's going to be easily a 5 grand card.
Yeah, that's not
And
really it's not really a hot take though. That's kind of
well,
like
that's what I'm
expected.
saying. That's what I'm saying though. But like, I think time is the key. So, for example, vintage, to tie that in a little bit. So I bought a collection from a friend of mine at
It already
that
hit
was
$4,000.
it was crazy.
It's not
Like
even
a
it's not
friend
even
of
a
mine.
hot or wild take. When it's out of print, it'll go
Well,
back to the all-time highs.
well, I'm not saying I'm not saying out of print. I'm saying like a year and a half from now. Like it's not out of print till what 2028, right?
Probably, yeah. I don't,
I
well,
think
I
I
don't
think a
think
year
so.
from now
I don't agree with you
it's
on
it
that.
skyrockets.
I don't agree with you on that.
I think in a year it goes back at least to 3 grand, easy.
Um, in a year, back to 3 grand.
I mean, this is exactly what
No,
Bubble Mew has done.
I don't agree
And
with you.
here's the worst take. I
I'll,
am
I'll tell you
as
why.
a connoisseur of all things Mewtwo and Mew, I collect Mewtwo and Mew PSA 10s. That is my jam. I hate the Bubble Mew. I think it sucks. It is not a good card at all. And for
Yeah,
some reason, that card, because it's desirable and it's scarcely out of print run to some extent, not really, but it is. It is a 3 point. I think it did drop a little bit. It's like a what 3.2K card right now to 10.
yeah. So here, let me give you some comparisons stuff like that. So like it's hard to compare the Charizard from Phantasmal to the Bubble Mew from Paladin Fates. I'll tell you why. So the Bubble Mew, first of all, I'm pretty sure it's done, right? I think it's out of rotation, right? I think Paladin Fates is out. I'm pretty sure it is, or it's going to be out, or is it out next year, or is it out in
I think it's out in January.
April
Yeah,
2027? Officially out of rotation. That's set. Where did it stop?
yeah.
I know it was Scarlet and Violet, Paldea Evolve, Obsidian 151. I can actually tell you right now. What's Paradox? Paradox that's G. So what's Paladin Face? Is that G? It is G. So that's out. It's already done. I think it's done already.
I mean, yeah,
I
it
think
might be,
it was done like
but
3 or 4 months ago, right? Is 151 also G? It is. It's done. Paladin Fates is already done. It went out of rotation 4 months ago, so it's already done. So let me give comparisons though. So this is why they're very different and they're really hard to compare. So obviously, Paladin Fates is out of rotation, right? But here's the big thing: is the print quality is nowhere near close whatsoever. It's like you're gonna have
That's
see
fair.
look.
That's
So
fair.
PSA 9's 25,000 or PSA 9, 16,000. It's a lot of cards, right? But I don't think pop reports clearly do not matter whatsoever anymore because of you've seen stuff like gray felt hat, right?
Yeah.
Where
Right.
it's like a stupid pop report, but it's still worth thousands, right? So pop
Right.
reports mean jack shit anymore. Because I mean, let's be honest. I mean, how many people are in the hobby? Millions into Pokemon,
Millions. It's gotta
and,
be. It's
and
gotta
how
be.
many people? Like I even know like kids that really don't know Pokemon that much, but they know about the Bubble Mew. They know about it, and like they covet that card. They want it. Um, and So it has a name to it. I think cards that have nicknames to it even have more like demand. Like Bubble Mew. Even when the Booger Mew came out, bro, from Black Bolt, the
Hmm.
Soliosis, whatever the hell it was, it had a nickname to it. So people gravitated towards it for a little bit. It got a little hype. But you have a Pokemon like Mew with a nickname, um, pull rates are really hard for Paladin Fates, and the print quality god awful. Very different animal compared now to Phantasmal. So Phantasmal, uh, it's not as hard to pull. I don't think. Like it might be a little bit easier to pull, maybe, or it's close. Let's put it that way. The pop
Okay.
reports are on here. God damn it. This card grades very well, very very well. The condition quality of Mega Evolution is fantastic. Uh,
I think I could pull up the pop a little bit. Hang on.
You can put,
Uh,
yeah, I can just go off the
Let me pull it
black
up here.
label. I know that too, because I think there's like
Yeah.
30 or 40 black labels already of the Zard. And the set's been out like, it's not even, I don't think it's even been a year, right? I mean, when the hell did this come out? I mean, this came
It's got
out,
29K and a 10,
no,
16K and a 9.
so 29,000 cards in a 10 and 16 and a 9. And so the pop report is pretty gigantic um, for a set that's not even a year old. Um, and so that's why you said like in a year or two, I think a year and a half, I think you said we'll see it go back to all time highs. So that's why I don't think it's gonna because it grades so well. And we have not seen reprints yet of Phantasmal, and it's coming. We're gonna get reprints of Phantasmal. We're gonna get ETB reprints probably. We're gonna get booster box reprints, and we've seen zero. And we just got a little lick, a little taste of Destined Rivals reprints, and all the cards are smashed. They're all smashed, every one of them. And even like the packs are smashed. The sealed product is smashed right now, right? So once that even gets rumored that they're coming, people are going to start offloading. So I don't even think we're even there yet. So that's
Well,
kind of like my
for sure.
clapback.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that. The only thing that like I knock back to and say, well, the the hard I think the Greyfelt Pikachu is the greatest example of a card that has an insanely high percentage at hitting a 10 and has an insanely high population. Yet for some reason, every 6 months the card skyrockets to another all-time high. And I think it's because it's less to do with the print runs and it has more to do with the the desire and the I don't know. I think sometimes even like the nostalgia of the card. Like again, to some extent, while sure in its own unique ballpark, some of these Sun and Moon era cards in graded conditions, non-graded conditions, they're outrageously overpriced, and it's because nobody's willing to spend the money to open it anymore. And the same will be true with really a lot of these sets way down the road. We're talking longer term investment, closer to five plus years. Um,
I just want to
but I
say something.
think,
I just want to say something really
yeah,
quick.
yeah, yeah.
So Paladin Fates. So I saw a comment by BJ. He's right about Prismatic, but that's the last set of the next block. So the last set is actually it was Paladin Fates for the rotation, the G rotation, um, in April of this year. So April of next year is Prismatic, by the way. So we're gonna have temporal, twilight, shrouded, stellar, surging, prismatic that go out of rotation next year in April. So I just want to clarify that.
Well, and rotation is in some sense like kind of it's not definitive, and Pokemon's kind of proven that with like
Yes,
evolutions.
it's true.
So
Yes.
I do say there are sets that they very much see as like a it's not I don't even think they care so much about the value of it as much as it is like trying to appease the fan base to keep them engaged. But they printed the crap out of evolutions for what felt like 5 years. Uh, over scarce seasons, not like a full reprints of ETBs or anything, but there was a consistent fluctuation of evolution packs in boxes that had a variety or something like
So that could have been. We
insane
don't.
thing.
I mean, that could have been leftover stock though too. So we don't know if they were actively reprinting it though. We don't really know that
Sure,
either.
sure, for sure. And nobody then was paying as nearly as close to a market as we all are now. So I mean,
Like
it's
if
it's hard
people are getting
to
hidden
speak.
fates packs now, which is absurd, and like the surprise box is some crap, and it's like they might have just found something in some stock
Right.
inventory somewhere that's just left over. Which could be. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure. Especially companies like MJ Holdings and things like that that kind of just pull things out of thin air that they've just had stuck in storage all the time.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree. Pop does matter for like vintage and mid era. It does. Yeah, not really
yeah.
for modern though.
So tying us back to the vintage side of things, I
Yeah.
have a hard time really ever defining when vintage hits its all-time high because time has continued to prove that the all-time high of things doesn't really it doesn't really exist for something that is scarce, unattainable, unless you pay an extreme premium to attempt it. Does that make sense? Like, for example,
Yes and no. Like, yeah. What do you mean?
so for example, I bought this collection from a friend, right? And he had a ton of vintage in it, and more for the sake of like it was just fun to have in my PC. I haven't sold any of it. I sent a lot of it to get graded, and some of it came back as sixes. I had a couple sevens come back, a few eights, um,
Uh
and
huh.
one seven in particular was this Rayquaza level C that was a promo from a 10.
Okay.
And the promo, when I got it back, was what I thought was vintage all time highs because it was like a month and a half ago. It was worth, I think, in the PSA 7, somewhere around like 350, 400, something like that.
That's a
And it
recent
is
sale.
currently this was a month and a half ago. It
Okay, a
was
month
worth
and a
that
half ago
much.
sale. Okay.
It is currently worth 850 to 900.
You said 300 to 800.
350 to 400 to now 850 to 900.
But he says a Rayquaza though.
Yes.
Yeah, Rayquaza's a pumping though, so it could be like skewed your data. You
That
know
is
what I'm
fair.
saying?
It could be.
Because
Yeah.
Rayquaza's, I mean Rayquaza's, they all went nuts. I was
Right.
buying a
Anytime a
ton of the
set's
Rayquaza. I
about
was
to feature a Pokemon that you're talking about.
No, it's just like no. I was just buying. I was also buying a ton of Rayquaza cards, like the amazing rare Rayquazas, right? The Rayquazas from
Right.
Silver Tempest. I was buying them. They're all going nuts. So you could have had like a little bit of a resurgence because of the Delta Rain talk, right? So that might
Right.
be a little isolated. Not to say like vintage just pumps out of nowhere like that. I think you're more like because of the Rayquaza stuff. That's my
Yeah.
guess. I don't know.
No, that's fair. I mean, it. There are a handful that have kind of pumped over the past month and a half, and but they are for sure from more favorable Pokemon. Like one of them's the Delta species Mew. Uh, when that first came back, it was a $380 PSA 6, and now that's also a $700 card.
Yeah.
Um, and so, well, and more than anything, just seeing these PSA 10 sales of a lot of these vintage cards, it's like, geez, that's crazy. Given a year ago, I mean, it was a fraction of that.
All this stuff is
Um,
nuts. All the EX era is nuts.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
You
Like,
know
it's
that,
just
yeah.
hard to piece to label anything vintage as it has hit its all-time high, because the reality is people will always knock back and say, "Oh, I love that card," or "Oh, I loved that card. I want it. I'm
Well,
willing to pay whatever for it."
well, so all-time high is relative. So it's relative to what time frame we're talking about. So
No,
all-time
for sure.
high in forever, no. But all-time high for the next year, 2, 3, 4, 5, then possible. Because that's what happened with a lot of people in 2021 too. It happened to me. I mean, I was buying all-time highs of the Shadowless Zard, Shadowless cards in general, and they still technically have not gotten back to some of their all-time highs. Some of the cards, like that 100 something grand I paid for that Shadowless Charizard. I haven't seen a PSA 10 Shadowless Zard get back to that price yet, like officially.
Yeah.
So like it depends. But like yeah, I think like the all the more cards that have the bigger pop reports, and I say bigger, like they have like 80 or 100 instead of like 4, you know, like some of these vintage cards or whatever. Um, I mean, they've gotten back there or surpassed it already, obviously, with this vintage boom we've had. But it's like it just depends. So like when we're talking about all time highs, I think eventually everything will go because it's like an asset. It's gonna beat inflation most likely, over time, whatever, right? So
Hmm.
it'll probably just go up. It'll go up automatically when you're basing it off of dollars because dollars is going down, right? So it automatically just goes up in terms of that because the dollar's
Yeah.
always getting smashed. Uh, so yeah, yeah. So and take more stances, man. I'll just take the contrarian just for shits and giggles. I mean, I don't even,
Okay.
just to get conversation
Um,
going. I don't even care.
no, yeah, I mean that was my intent, anyways. Was, hey, we're all just gonna be sitting here waiting, waiting for some for this drop for Target. While in reality, I was just having fun playing with my collection and reorganizing things. But okay, here's an easy debate, and really a debate. It's more just fun banter, but uh,
These need
in
reprints
the
badly.
in the decision between which is better, uh, sealed is king or PSA 10, I rest on the side of PSA 10, and then I know that's
Do you
immediately going to get
actually?
flagged with. Yes, I do.
Wow. So we can
I
have a real
I
debate here.
realize that many people would say sealed is 100% king.
Yes, it is.
Hear me out. I think sealed is king in terms of value.
Okay. What else are we talking about then?
But sealed is, I don't know. Sealed just doesn't. I guess that's not really a debate point then. If I'm all right,
You're ready. You're
if
ready
I'm
going back towards
immediately
its king.
breaking. Well, I don't know. I think sealed as like the focus for value is very. I don't know. I think it's just limited, and I think
I think
everything
it's limited.
except for
I think it's the opposite.
well, for example, like a PSA 10 Lovebirds versus a
Uh huh.
team up booster box,
Uh
the
huh.
Lovebirds wins all day, right?
What are we
In
talking?
terms of
PSA
value,
10. Okay.
talking value, yes.
For
Uh,
now.
for now, is it for now though? That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, is it for now? A
Yes, I
PSA
think it
10
is.
first edition Charizard is worth more than a first edition PSA 10 box, right? Or no?
At
I don't know what the
times.
value of it is currently.
At times it wasn't.
Yeah, sure. At times it wasn't, but it always seems to climb ahead of the box. Like it feels like the box value is always going to be determined on the chase cards, uh, PSA 10 equivalent, if that makes sense. Uh,
Yes, you can make. Yeah, definitely
like that to me is why I
can.
say I think sometimes slab is is more valuable than sealed, because in some sense the slab is going to define the value, especially if it gets to the crazy astronomical levels of black label, right?
Yeah, well, that's a
Black
one-off.
labels
Black
are
Label's a one-off. You can't really.
for sure.
That's the best of the best of the best condition quality. Uh, if you want to argue PSA 10, then we have some argument. But there's no argument with Black Label. That's clearly going to be worth more than the sealed counterpart.
Right. I do
Every
think
time.
though. I do think though. I've convinced myself. I've reconvinced myself that I think slab is better than sealed. Specifically speaking to PSA 10 of the chase card of that specific set,
I don't at all.
or a variety of PSA 10s
I
from
totally
that set.
disagree with you. And this is how I disagree with you. So like it definitely doesn't hold its value better, and that's proven already. With even just looking at the 2021 drop, it's way proven already. So like if you look at cards from that are first edition PSA 10s of like the hollows, or even the best example of the top non-hollow was the Jungle Pikachu. I mean that card was it's $1,300 now. No way. Holy crap. Wow. I can't believe it's $1,300 right now. Look at that. Oh my god, this is going vertical, man. This is called parabolic. That's what this is. That is a parabolic run. That's scary.
Yeah, dude.
I don't like when it does that.
Pretty nice.
It's like
Pretty nice.
no, yeah, it's nice, but then it's like it's getting towards its end. It's not gonna keep doing that. Can only go
No,
up and
for
to the
sure.
right for so long. So like here's your perfect example of like so your PSA 10 $1,000, and then it went down to 150s for a while. It stayed there 200 150. That is a substantial uh decrease in value. But now the sealed Jungle First Edition boxes, I think they hit go off the top of my head. I think it was like 18 or 20. It was like the top, maybe.
Mhm.
And the low was like 9. So not that bad of a drop. It definitely held its value way better than a lot of the slabs. Way better. Um, I think that's the case for all this stuff. So I think even when we hit our peaks, I think all the slabs will get destroyed way more than the sealed. That's usually what has happened. That's usually the case. And it's really simple because it's like one simple way to look at it really is when you have sealed product, it's deflationary. So it's like in all that number of sealed product that exists in the world. Let's say there's 10,000 jungle boxes, right? Right now. That number will only ever go down from here as people open it. It'll never go up. Ever. It'll only ever go down. That's called deflationary. So, but these jungle Pikachus are the exact opposite of that. They're actually inflationary. That pop report number will go up as people grade more and more will hit the market. So it's kind of like the exact opposite, where more hits the market, which could be added sell pressure, where it's the exact opposite for the sealed product, where all you need is the exact same demand and price goes up. Because supply goes down, price goes up. And,
I agree and disagree with that. I I
okay,
think I think yes, uh, the slab count, the population count could always go up,
it
but
always does go up.
as we both know, yes and no, it could go up.
What do you mean, yes and no?
The reality is not, especially with a company like PSA, there is such a heavy gatekeeping to it, right? That it could it be safe to say that the the cap of PSA 10 has been reached for certain cards at certain values.
No,
Like for example, you're saying
never.
if the level or the number of fossil booster boxes continues to deplete, right?
Uh huh.
Well, then eventually the count for PSA 10s of that chase card will deplete. Like it will stop as well, right?
No,
And I, it'd have to. I mean, where else would these cards come from?
no, because these boxes, there's always going to be an idiot that's going to open it,
Yeah, for sure.
and they're going to grade it. They're going to probably grade it. I mean, they could just sit
Right.
on it loose, but it's like you're going to be grading it most likely, the cards.
Sure.
So I mean, I was one of those idiots opening up the 6-figure boxes. So like, even when Jungle becomes a 6-figure box, people are still going to open it. You know.
Right.
So I feel like
But
there's.
I say that. I say
Uh-huh.
that to say, like, in my mind, that doesn't mean the value of the box will ever supersede the value of the PSA 10 of the chase card in that set. Because again, wouldn't the PSA 10 of the card of that set in some ways uh, follow the price of the booster box, right?
Does the PSA 10 follow the price of the booster box?
For sure. It has to, or not follow it necessarily, but a booster box will never be worth more uh, astronomically than the card inside of it in the perfect condition, right?
That's not true either.
Well,
There are
do we
there are
have a
there are cases of
what's a
sealed product.
box? What's a box that does that?
Dragon Majesty.
Dragon Majesty.
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Go look at it. Yeah, go look
Yeah,
at it. I
Dragon
haven't checked
Majesty.
Dragon Majesty. This is an interesting one. I
So
haven't
this,
actually checked Dragon
I think so. The most expensive PSA 10 supposedly is 863, and I think the ETBs are worth more. So there are edge cases, and there is edge cases. Here's a more obvious one. How about this? It's still even more obvious one. Sword and Shield base. I know that. Even these reverses are getting up there now. It's so funny. But is this fake Fugazi numbers? Because I've seen a lot of times these are like fake sales.
I don't know.
530, is that
Honestly,
real? It could be real now. Because at one point there was no cards selling. I think so. 530 looks like an edge off. Let's do 300, 400, 2. All right, so let's do 300. That's fair, right? I see a lot of 300s here, right? That's fair. So 300. I think the 530 is not accurate. And you go to the booster box price of Sword and Shield base, and it's worth more than that.
yeah. I mean, sure. I think that it'd be safe to assume there's always an outlier, right? There
It's
will
quite
always
a
be
few though that are
some
like
extent.
that. So Sword and Shield base, almost $700 for Sword and Shield base. Same for Rebel Clash, I think pretty much too. There's like no PSA 10s that are worth like the cost of that. It's more because the sealed product is like a thing in itself, right?
Sure, that's
Um,
fair.
an investment itself, a collectible in itself, right?
Right,
So
right. I guess the ones I'm thinking of less than the actual like dog crap sets that nobody actually rips open or wanted when they were like out and about.
sure,
Without sounding like harsh. I mean, love Pokemon altogether. Rebel Clash is probably the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, right?
probably.
Um, in some cases, Battle Styles is kind of right there with it, and like, or really Sword and Shield base, terrible. But I get it. There's an appeal to having a booster box,
This might be here. This
but
might be
there
actually
are
your edge case right here. Hold on. Plasma Storm
there are
ETB.
there are definitely going to be way more. Go look at Plasma Storm. I'm interested in that. The
So
Plasma Storm like
this
card
might be
list.
interesting. So Plasma Storm is it's like $15,000 ETB, right?
Right, right.
There's
What's
probably a card in there worth more than that, though. That might be, but
there's
people are
got to
not
be.
buying it
There's
for.
got to be.
People are not buying it for like to open that. You know, they're
Well,
buying
no,
it
for
for a
sure,
different
for
reason.
sure. Yeah, that is a huge display thing, right? Nobody's stupid enough
Black
to
and white.
get a Plasma Storm. Yeah, black and
Plasma
white.
Storm.
Plasma Storm is one of
90. Oh my god.
yeah, dude. Come on.
There's a
That's what I'm
Zard in
saying.
there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. That ETB is sick. That ETB looks awesome. But 90,000 in value for a card looks a whole lot better.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Even
Like, there are
Lugia's
for sure
24.
going to be outliers in that formula, but there's such a heavy presence of but the card inside at the premium condition
How about Plasma Blast?
is just amazing.
13.
Like what?
It's getting close. The sealed, relatively. It's like an $8,000 ETB or something like that. So it's not as stark, but it's definitely more.
Right. And I mean, there's three cards that would be over the price, right? The
Yeah.
Dialga, the Genesect,
I don't know
and
about
the
the
Porygon
Porygon. That's
Reverse
definitely not
Holo.
right. But like the Palkia,
Click
yeah.
on that bad boy. Click on that bad boy.
There's no way.
I'm so interested.
Yeah, yeah. Pop one. Yeah, yeah. In your bra.
Oh, that's cash is king, man. What are you talking about?
Pop one.
That is
So
a
I just
four
want to say,
wins.
so someone in the chat said nobody cracks open PSA 10s. It's like, okay, I did.
That's true though. Oh, never mind. It is not true. Oh, that's right. You went for Black Label.
I went for Black Label like a moron. Yes,
That is yeah. No, I think it was Goose. Did Goose say that?
I think so. Yes,
Yeah, unfortunately, Goose. There are people that are sick
there are
and need
morons
help.
out there that crack PSA 10s. Yes, which I did.
Yes, and it drew him so mad. Is that one of the reasons you left the hobby for a bit?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes, getting wrecked on that. Yes, and grading companies in general, right?
Yeah,
Ugh.
I know. They are brutal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting wrecked on. I sent in a bunch of fossil, um, really fossil cards, and like 30 of them at a time, and I did like I'm gonna say like 4 or 5 submissions now of like fossil that I pull myself or like that. I know it doesn't matter, but I'm just saying like I'm not buying it
Yeah.
from somebody else. Like I pulled all these fossil cards, so like they're out of the box fresh, which again doesn't matter because the conditions are awful. But like I'm looking at them with my eye and I'm grading and I'm like pre-grading them where I think they're pretty good, and they're all getting
Mhm.
nines. It's like oh, this is bullshit. They're
No,
all getting
that's what I'm
nines.
saying. Like that's what I'm saying. It's not that opening the sealed product isn't going to not increase the value of sealed product, right? Like that's an obvious. The less inventory, the more valuable and sought after it becomes. But at the same time, just because they're opening a new box, as we both know, does not mean it's going to get a PSA 10 at all. Like I'd argue the percentage and capability of that happening is so ridiculously low that opening the box is almost always a loss unless an 8 or a 9 of that card is
Well, it's true.
pretty substantial.
And for people that don't know, I mean, I opened up 3 fossil first edition boxes and 2 jungle first edition boxes, and not one hollow graded a 10. Out of those 5 boxes, not one hollow graded a 10. And each
You
box
did have
comes
that
with.
Shadowless Gyarados though. That was sick, right?
Yes, yeah, that's another box though. Yeah, that's the shadowless box. But I'm talking about just the jungle and fossil boxes. Those 5 that open, yeah, 13 hollows come in a box. I think it is right. Not one
Mhm.
graded a 10. So to give an idea of how bad. So like, I'm not really so sure the pop control thing is real. I think it's they apply the standards of cards today for like older cards, and they're just not up to snuff. The older cards, they're just
Yeah,
the printing quality is just horrific compared to today. And if they
for sure.
and if they apply those same standards, which I think that's what they're doing, that's why a lot of these vintage cards they just don't get tens. And it's
Right.
really hard to get tens. So I'm not really a big believer of the whole pop control stuff. Um, I've learned. I used to think that, when I was getting wrecked in 2021. But then getting more experience with grading, getting more experience with looking at cards, and Pokemon just says like Wizard Coast still has shit quality they did back then. Yeah, it's just the conditions are so bad. This is crazy,
Yeah.
so bad.
No, it's 100% true. And I mean it's all the more reason why I say specifically speaking to that era, but I'd be interested to see what time will tell for our quote unquote modern era too. How much of that would be is true of price, is true of that, because I mean, yes, I think pop obviously matters, but pop has obviously also been proven to not matter, if that makes sense. Um,
Yeah, it's true.
I, it's just it's a weird market, and so for sure, at the end of the day, I don't. Nobody can predict. Nobody can know the answer to how things will react. But I definitely lean toward the side of, if I had to pick a preference between have the box sealed or have the chase card in a PSA 10, I think I'm taking the chase card every single time.
This is funny. So like I kind of agree with this. People always bragging on tag, but let's be honest, I need that human edge of the PSA grader give me a 10 for my 9. That's so funny. It's so
So it's true.
true. It's true too.
Listen,
It's so
hey,
funny.
I this is a potentially different debate, one you may or may or not appreciate or like, and if so, I don't care to keep the conversation going. But
If it's
I
interesting, I'll talk about it. I don't care.
I saw a video of a guy kind of disproving
Uh-huh.
all of Tag's claims on what makes them unique and how they are uh, re redefining the market of grading and everything. So, for example, one of Tag's big claims, if you recall, is their system can detect resubmissions, and instead of those resubmitted cards being regraded, they would just re-identify it with its initial grading the first
Yeah,
time,
they're
right?
full of shit.
Yeah, that's the biggest lie. I
They're
saw a
full of shit.
video of a guy completely testing that theory, and it
Totally
just
full
got
of shit.
abolished. Not a single card was able to be recognized. The only way that it was recognized is if the same account submitted the same card, but he used a different different system or different account with a different address and different billing system, but the exact same card, and he had like clear identifiers to kind of show the differences. And
That's
I'm
actually
it,
interesting though. That if I'll give it the tag if they actually keep track with the same account. That's actually interesting though, because nobody else does that. But
right,
if they do that, that's actually pretty interesting. But yeah, it's definitely they definitely. I've been looking at a lot of tag slabs, and they miss a lot in the pop reports and stuff like that.
a big time.
Yeah, like you go over like on some cards, they'll get like the whitening, they'll get it for everything. Like if there's a little tiny whitening in the corners or the edges, they got it every time. And there's some other cards, man, where like it's the same kind of whitening, doesn't get picked up as a flag, so to speak, right? You know how like they flag it
Mhm.
as a problem or whatever, doesn't get picked up. So it's like it's not consistent at all. So I don't know what they're doing
Yeah,
with their systems, whatever. It's not. It doesn't feel like it's AI because I feel like AI would be consistent or some level of AI really doing it right would be way more consistent about stuff.
maybe it's AI, but it's actually like some guy just sitting behind a curtain, and his name is Al or something, or I.
Yeah,
Uh, and
uh,
that's their
or
way of just being
or
like,
it's
it's
like
AI. Yeah,
it's
guys.
it's Apple's Siri, where it's like not actually AI whatsoever, right?
What grade would you like to give this? 10.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that video was wild though. The PSA guy that was that was just looking over the cards and not even doing like a
Yeah,
centering
I
tool
know,
or some
dude.
crap,
I
right? They were
know,
just like,
dude.
yeah,
It
this
was
looks like
just
this is
so.
like 10 centering to me. It looks like it.
That's
It's
that's
like, are
the
you kidding
funniest
me
thing.
right now? Is that what
All
is
all that proved. I know exactly what you're talking about. The guy that was like a big into sports card that
yeah,
had
whatever it was? I don't know what it
ex
was.
PSA employee or whatever. Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw that. Yeah,
yeah.
like, what the fuck?
I saw that too. That was so funny. Like all it revealed is that the people that go to some, I mean, exotic and extensive efforts to like pre-grade things before before submitting it
It means
versus
nothing.
on the PSA side, they're just glancing into the light like, hey, it looks pretty good. All right.
Yeah, my BGS slabs, man. I'm still pissed about a lot of my BGS things. I think the centering is great, but it's like the card is kind of hard to tell with centering because like the artwork encroaches on the card, so it's like not easy
Yeah.
to try and spot.
Right.
Like some of these cards, if you can just see this right now, like you see how like his foot is on here, but like there's a lot of cards where like the Pokemon is or like the effects are like all over the borders. It's like you really can't
Yeah.
tell a lot with the borders. It's not clear cut as easy. Like right here, it's kind of hard to tell if you look at it from here. You can't really tell the centering from left to right because his foot is. You'd have to go up here to here, right, to try
Yeah,
and tell.
no, for sure.
But like there's artwork and there's cards where it's like it's all over the place and you can't really. And
Yeah,
so those are some of the promos that I sent in and it was like wild. They got like 9 centering on them, and I was like, they're definitely miss seeing something.
right.
Because I had to stare at it for like good like 4 or 5 minutes. Like, am I really gonna send this stupid card into BGS to try and black label? Like, am I really gonna waste my goddamn time? Like, is it really? Do I really think it's perfect? Like, that's what I did with a lot of because I can't stand getting destroyed by BGS now. Like I have a lot of PTSD about it now. So it's like,
Yeah,
I,
I have never sent something to BGS, and I think I may never will.
yeah, yeah,
Uh, it just doesn't seem worth the risk. Like I could send a batch to PSA and have a pretty good feeling. A majority of it's going to get back as a 10. And it usually does because it's just a person that's clearly not on their high horse. It's modern stuff. It's not that big. It's not that deep. BGS just seems brutal for no
yeah.
reason and sometimes very unwarranted or like it doesn't make sense what they're claiming.
Yeah, I just sent in. So I just got back my. I got the results back. I don't have the cards physically yet, but I got back the results of my Series Two first partner cards. I sent them in. I think Super Express. I think it's called, where it's like $150 a card to try and be relatively first or quicker to market with the cards. Um,
Hmm.
I sent in 18 cards, all tens, all tens. And I got a what is it called? A complete sequential PSA 10 of Series 2. So I just listed that
Hmm.
on I think it's live now on eBay. I was like, I'm just gonna list it, whatever. Because I paid stupid amount of money to get this graded. Because I thought the cards would maybe go for like $300 in a 10 each of them, but they're already going for like 160, 180. So it's not like the other ones. It's like ridiculous. They're not
Yeah,
really
I
they're not really
yeah I just got
as
back
popular or whatever.
some of the series two, no series one. I think I got back some of the series one. Is that where Piplup and Turtwig came from? Series one, I think it
I
was.
believe so. Believe so.
Yeah, I just got back a handful of those from PSA, and they're, I mean, $60 or something.
Yeah.
Uh, Super low amount.
Yeah,
Uh,
one of my bulk submissions also finished at the same time. It was like $25, which is really funny. Or
it's
$30,
this is
whatever the hell it was.
the most comical thing about PSA, at least speaking to the backlog. Really historically, I'd argue they have like a value tier that's like $40 a card. That's honestly garbage because it takes so much longer than the bulk submission. I have 6 cards sitting in their $40 value tier that they recommended because I was going to get upcharged anyways, and it's a quicker process. Don't worry. I've had like 5 bulk value submissions come back before that one's even hit assembly, and that is just bonkers. Uh, and they were all submitted roughly at the same time, give or take a week. It's so bad.
Far out, you got to get a premium YouTube, bro. No commercials. uh, here, so this might be an interesting topic. Which will hit 10K first? I mean, they said this. Falco said this a while ago. I don't know if they're even hearing it, but it's kind of funny. We should probably
That's a
maybe
good
be
question.
more reactive to chat. But which will hit 10K first? Evolving Skies, Unified Minds. What do you think?
I think I think Evolving Skies. Here's why. As much as I love Unified Minds, and I think Unified Minds is an awesome set, the cards in Unified Minds don't even remotely touch the cards in Evolving Skies. As a raw market value, Evolving Skies cards shoot Unified Minds and the foot out of the water. Look at the reverse hollow shifter making a comeback. I knew it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it
I
went to raw
predicted this.
prices. That was stupid. Yeah, this
But I
set
mean,
is
look at that.
this set is
That's
ridiculous.
just crazy. The highest raw value in Unified Minds is the Rainbow Rare Mewtwo and Mew GX, which is a sick card. Don't get me wrong. and it's $411. Like, I, who's that gonna appeal to? Like, that's nothing. The PSA 10 for the Moonbreon right now is 4.3, 4.5, something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Now what's the PSA 10?
4.4 for
Quality.
Umbreon. These are
So the
that's just
highest is
sales.
2.5 for the Raichu and Raichu
2.8
in PSA 10.
Rayquaza again 1.3. Dragonite. Yeah. And I love these V cards
So,
too. The Umbreon V card is great. But you look at
yeah,
this.
dude.
Yeah. So that's funny. Raichu, right? There's 25. And the
Yeah.
Slowpoke Psyduck, 24.
I mean,
Look at this
their
Pikachu
best
card.
card.
That's sick card.
Yeah, that is sick.
That's sick card. It's
I
nice.
can believe that that's $900 in a reverse hollow.
Yeah, I would believe that. This is very believable.
Especially since
The pop
reverse
port's got
hollow
to be low too, probably.
reverse hollows can just notoriously have way worse condition
83.
than hits.
83 pop,
Yeah.
94. So it's hard to grade too.
Yeah.
Hard to grade.
Oh, there's the non-reverse hollow versions, 300 as well.
Yeah, there's Giratina
So
and Giratina. Look at that. That's nuts.
yeah, that guillotine is thick too. That's a nice artwork.
Wow, even just pulling the bulk cards, man. That's 11 pop. 28.
Yeah.
Wow, a lot of people attempted to get that and they got wrecked. 9 and 9.
This is a funny on my part. I tried to grade a regular hollow rare Mewtwo from 151 because I think like PSA 10 was like $150, and I was like, this one looks good out of my batch of like 30 from when I was ripping a ton. 151.
Yeah. Probably got wrecked.
Got absolutely wrecked. Yeah, absolutely destroyed.
PSA 8 probably or some crap, right?
Yeah. No, it got a 9. I mean, it was okay, but PSA offered to buy it back for $30, so I was like, "Are you gonna pay for the submission fee and give me like $4? Sounds good. It's all yours."
Your thoughts on EHEX in the past 2 months? We're definitely not talking about crypto, bro. That's not happening. But I appreciate it.
His thoughts are no thoughts. They're tears.
Yeah. How about let's get out of the bear market, and then we'll start talking. Let's get definitively out of the crypto bear market because we're not definitively out of it yet. Bitcoin can easily roll over and go to new lows, still. So, and Ethereum get wrecked still. So that's what I'll say on that. How about that?
Yeah, but don't be mistaken though. Me and Hex are both holding for 555. 55555.
God.
I'm sorry. Until until Richard Hart brings back the glory days. We're just waiting for the live stream.
Oh no.
Mark your calendar.
Wherever the hell that's gonna happen. Not me telling my brother in Caw. Caw? That's
Your brother in caw? What is it? Is that like slang for you
a
hold
bird?
your brother's caw?
To buy Bitcoin at 129K. That's ridiculous. That's so funny. What did wreck your brother, dude?
Jeez.
My God, brother-in-law. Oh, that's funny. Brother-in-law, maybe. Brother-in-law.
No. I think he's his brother in caw. I think
Brother-in-caw.
that wasn't a typo.
Yeah. That is beyond. Yeah, that's not good, man. That's pretty bad.
Oh, who we got here? We got the Magic the Gathering King. Kaylee.
Oh, it's Kylie?
Is Hex streaming?
No,
Yeah, would you just wake up?
we're not.
Yeah, I just woke up,
Yeah, we started streaming. Check out the 30-minute mark.
yeah.
Pulled some heat.
Did you realize that you're on live right now?
No, that's fine. I figured.
Oh, you figure okay. It'd be really funny if that meme, like the guy that wakes up and his eyes barely open, and that's you right now, and then you start spilling how much you're thinking about, I don't know, men constantly or something like that. And you just this wild thing you just say out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's just like you reveal it to the whole world.
What's up, everyone? It's
What's up?
it's
What's up, dude?
it's 6:30 in the morning here. Just woke up, took a shower, and I saw you were online, so I was figuring out like, hey, what are we up to?
What time is it? 6:30. You said?
6:30, yeah.
Oh my, oh my. You're 6 hours,
That's
6 hours,
crazy.
6 hours ahead. You're in the future, bro. That's crazy.
I am.
Did
My
you
gosh.
did you get the Target restock that
Yeah,
everyone's
we did.
waiting
We
for?
did everything, all the things.
Wait, do you guys have Target where you're at?
I don't think they do.
No,
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
they definitely don't.
all right. So
And
you
if
got the
you want
restock.
to order it, you have to have like a private address in the US. So
Yeah, nah, it's not worth it. It's kind of similar to ordering Japanese product. You just have to have so many weird connections that it's like, yeah, I just won't open Japanese product.
right.
Those are cool. So thoughts on PSA 10 staff stamp cards in terms of long-term ROI? I think they're awesome.
I think there's a ton of value in that,
Yeah, I think they're amazing
for
actually.
sure.
Any kind
Like
of stamp
people
stuff like that, that's amazing.
kind of hate the craze, and it's not really a craze because I would argue their value's not really that significant. But I kind of hate the Pokemon Center stamp on a card craze. It's not that exciting, but a staff stamp on a card, that is crazy cool. And that's coming from a guy that's only sealed product in his collection is Pokemon Center ETBs.
Yeah, it's that little stupid stamp, man. That gives it so much more value. That's really crazy.
It's if they could just make a really cool illustration rare that has the Pokemon Center stamp, I'm all in. Because what is
I'm muted. I had you muted by accident for like a second, but I think I caught it in time while you were talking.
me?
Yeah, because I switched to the other camera and then automatically mutes the desktop audio for me.
I got you. I got you. I was saying, it kind of blows me away
Geeky.
that every Pokemon Center promo they have is just not that exciting.
Did Kylie hop off?
Maybe. No, he's in there.
No, I'm still
Oh,
here.
he's
I'm
still
still
here.
here. I'm just listening. Don't worry.
We should get PokeSam in here too, man. I think he's in. He's in the live chat.
He's lurking. Yeah, he's
In the
lurking.
live chat. Come into the voice chat, dude. Talk about your boring Magic the Gathering.
Jesus.
He
This
worships Post Malone for owning the Lord of the
Rawful.
Rings PSA 10.
I dislike Magic so much.
Yeah, I don't get the hype behind Magic, and that's sounds pretty stupid considering we are all hyped up about freaking Pokemon. But I just don't get it.
But no, it's really funny. So like what Pokemon can't stand in Magic is the stuff that actually interests me, like Star Trek.
The rarity stuff.
No, like
No,
like the what
the like themes.
yeah, the theme stuff. It's a different subset
Yeah.
of Magic or some crap. He says it's gross, right? But it's like with Riftbound, it's the same kind of thing. Like I'm not interested at all, like in the game or whatever like that, or don't really care.
Right.
Secret Lair, is
Sounds
that
like
what it is? I don't know,
Secret Lair.
I
Yeah,
don't know what
yeah.
that is. Yeah, I
It's
don't know.
because Pokesamon is a purist. He doesn't have time for all these sub money grabbing sets. He wants the OG. Is that a fair take, Pokesamon?
Yeah, I have him
Feel
on
like
Discord right now. I have him on Discord on the mod chat in Discord. We could do Discord in the regular chat, but I think it's going to get a little hectic and a little ridiculous.
yeah. I think it could get a little wild.
I think it's more tame this way.
Yeah. See, he just wants that original IP. And that's what he's all about. I get it. He's coming in here. All right. Get ready to be told we are stupid. That is okay.
Unified Minds, bro. Like I think Unified Minds, Unbroken Bonds. These sets are really interesting. Just like even to rip a whole box yourself just to see, because even the common cards are just like ridiculous, like priced and how they look. The common, the reverses, it's kind of like it could be just fun. Even just because usually when you open up sealed product, you're kind of like dumb because like you're not going to get your value back at all, right? If you're looking at it financially, like only kind of, right?
That's not true. I pulled the Phantasmal Flames Charizard from a booster box.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
pulled the Team Rockets Mewtwo from
Yeah,
a booster box I got one time.
you get that stupid David Live luck when you open up sealed, dude.
Graded to PSA 10. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had a couple moments here and there.
You've got that dumb luck, man.
I one time had this pink pack sitting in a box. I didn't know what it was. It was kind of cool. Had a Gym Heroes pack in it.
Yeah, that. Yeah. Exactly. Get
Oh
that
yeah,
dumb
that's what
luck, dude.
happens too.
No, I swear you do jinx me every time though. Every time I buy into your bundle break, you hype it up, and it's like you're just jinxing my packs right then and there. Oh, here it is, Mr. Luck. Everybody watch, he's gonna pull the hits now, and I get absolutely fried every time. You jinx me so bad.
It's a real ankle biter. That was dumb. That was really dumb.
That was dumb.
That was really dumb.
Okay.
I gave you a Magic the Gathering card called Ankle Biter. So you can
That's
use
exactly what I just pulled up. I pulled that up.
Okay, here's the real question. The one that I don't think you have an answer to, Hex. Are you ready for this? Pokemon related. Who is the best artist of Pokemon artwork? I have my answer.
The best artist.
Yes.
Whoever created the first edition Charizard.
Oh.
Ashira, or is that Arisha?
Isn't it Sugimori?
Yeah, Sugimori.
Whoever did that. That's
Isn't
best.
it Arisa something? Sugimori?
Charizard's not on here. What is it? What happened to this thing? This is wild. Okay, let me show this really quick. What the hell happened?
Wait, is Chrisman encouraging me to ban Supa again? Listen, I don't get to express my mod powers much, but if there's anyone, I'm willing to.
I'm sorting by value, high to low, for base set first edition, and the Zard is just not here. Where? Why is it over here?
It's because it's not sold.
This is clearly an error. Whatever. So whoever made the Zard, it's all blurry.
It's Arisa something, right?
Arita looks like maybe. I don't know. I really can't see it. I don't know.
Couldn't you just go to your kitchen?
I mean, yeah, sure I can. Yeah, I gotta walk away.
We'll be back. We'll be back in 5 minutes, folks. This is a quick smoke break, coffee break for anyone that needs to, while we find out the author's name.
Compared to your mystery box, who else do you think has a good product? Like mystery product? The only other two that I would probably recommend for like a sealed mystery product would probably be PokeRev or PokeVault, right? Those two. For Pokemon mystery boxes or mystery product, be those two guys, obviously. That's how I got inspiration from them. So
now that we're talking about mystery boxes,
bro.
While we're talking about mystery boxes, if everyone wants a cool new mystery box out that just came out, there's a David Live box. Comes with a receipt that has nothing in it and nothing but your money that just got yoinked. And so we appreciate any and all support that we can get. Boxes are starting at $115. Thank you.
Or you could buy my Gen 1 boxes on eBay from someone.
Also, you could check my eBay. I have a couple Gen 1 boxes listed.
Yeah, there you go. Confirmed now, David is selling my Gen 1 boxes on eBay.
That is crazy funny. Is that listing still up, or did somebody buy that?
I don't know. I it happened where someone listed on my Amazon listing, and I'm pretty sure someone bought it and then they immediately took it down. Like they clearly don't have the boxes. Like it was some bot that maybe started listing on it, and they figured that they can just do it too. I don't know.
Okay, so I can't find a listing
This is not
for
a correct
this,
price.
but
PSA
there is a
1.9 million.
sold.
That's not right.
Uh, yeah, I've got no idea. I don't see this listing at all. So wherever Green found it, I'm not sure where it is. But nonetheless,
Nah. Nah. $42. I think you mean when you say decrease in value, I think you meant like in the long term won't go down because it could definitely go down short term. No idea. A hundred? A hundred? Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't know the rest of the Neo cards too. The Neo or the EX era. That stuff might be more than the PSA 10s too, some of them. Because boxes are rarer. Huh? On what thing? What are you on? Legendary collection? Oh, you might not have premium. Oh, there you go. That's why. Legendary collection, 35. 234. I think the Gengar went for like 600 or 700, didn't it? I think it went for more than that. I think it went for more than that. I don't think it's updated. I think it went for more. This is 408. 408. But I think there's a sale. I think there's a sale for like 700 maybe too. There might be on Fanatics. Sold items. Nah. Yeah, 408. 408 was the high. It was 408. No, Gengar. Gengar, they updated it. Yep, it's 408. It sold in June, 408,000. That's nuts. You could have bought the Gengar in June. If I would have went, my God, if I would have went on a, don't do that. Don't do this. If I would have went, if I would have went on a legendary collection hunt in June of 2021 instead of my stupid shadowless, bro, you could have got, I could have gotten the PSA 10 legendary for $5,000. It did 100x, almost 100x. Like a lot of them did this stuff. Oh my God! If I just would have went instead of my shadowless crazy, if I would have went legendary collection crazy instead, and that's buying the highs too in 2021. It's not even like buying the lows. Um, Sold most, yeah, the halls and stuff like that to try and recoup. That was never really like uh I never really cared so much about that card. The only thing I cared about it was because it was so low the pop that it made having the collection of Shadowless PSA 10 crazy, right? So that's why I cared about it. So it was never really an untouchable. If I started selling off my PSA 10 Shadowless collection, it was never an untouchable. Oh wait, hold on. I have you guys muted. Oops. So you can only hear Hex. So what you asked for was what was just repeat the question
What's the
again.
most? What's the most? Or what is the handful or of one item in your collection that is untouchable?
Yeah, so like and you said that you thought the Shadowless Chansey
Yeah, I
was,
thought the Chansey was, but you clearly sold that.
but it wasn't for me. No, it was more like this guy mutes. No, if I go back and forth between shut up. If I go back and forth between the desktop share, my buttons automatically mute desktop for me just in case. Because I usually don't have people on with me, all right? I'm like idiots.
Well, I'm offended, but I understand.
So untouchable right now, my Lovebirds is not untouchable. I would move it at the right price.
No, for
Um,
sure.
this Charmander might be untouchable. I'm not gonna lie. This one might be untouchable.
Did you grade
Um,
that yourself or no?
no, of course not. Of course not. I don't have
Why
that kind
would
of
it
luck
be untouchable?
because they're so stupidly rare. Getting a gold 10 BGS from 1999 is It's really rare. There's only, I think, for
What's
Shadowless,
the value?
out of it's more. It's not just the value; it's also the rarity aspect, the collectible aspect of it that gets me for it too, right? So, like, I think out of all Shadowless cards that exist, I think there's only about 9 or maybe like 10 or 12 total BGS 10s in existence in total. Not just Charmander. I mean, there's the whole set. So like
Right.
they're stupidly rare. I think there's 3 Charmanders. Um so like stuff like that really gets me.
What'd you pay for it?
I think I paid
Or
3
do you not
grand
want to
for it.
disclose that?
I don't care. I think I paid
Well,
3 grand for it, and that was before the vintage boom.
Okay.
Because it went for auction. I was like, I need to pick this up. I have to. I have to pick this up. Um, and that was at a time where it's like I didn't have a lot of liquidity, and I still was like, I got to pick this up. It doesn't matter what I got to do. So that's kind of an untouchable. What else? I'm leaning towards my Venusaur PSA 10, maybe being untouchable, but I'm leaning towards maybe selling that one pretty soon. The Charizard is definitely untouchable. I have, with all the drama crap that Charizard, I have no problem moving that.
Googly eyes are $5.
Yeah, the googly is I right. Yeah.
are you satisfied about the price of the Black Label Latios? Going for what was it, 132 or something?
Yeah, it went
Or
for
are
like
you?
120 something, I think. Yeah. Am I disappointed? He said, I think, right? Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm definitely shocked. Definitely shocked it went for so low. I thought it would go for, considering the bubble me went for like 250 some crap,
Yeah.
right?
That's insane. Yeah, I don't get it either. I mean, it's hyper modern Bubble Mew, right?
Modern
Um,
hype.
yeah, it's the hype, and well, the pop is only 2, whereas legendary, the Latias is 16, I think, right? So
Yeah, okay,
there's a
fair
difference,
enough.
but
But still,
Wes wants me to check Psyduck legendary. I just saw that comment right now. Psyduck legendary. Oh, I'm not even
remember
showing the screen again.
with those legendary collection cards, we in elementary boy thought those were fake.
Yeah, they almost look
the
it, right?
reverse, the reverse hollows. It's like you got fake cards.
PSA 8, $1,800, $1,900, 243.
Insane.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah,
It's
crazy.
if you
always worth just picking those up if you find like a binder online or something, and they're
For sure.
they're
That's what I
all
was saying
very
earlier.
valuable.
I bought a friend's collection that had. I mean, it was literally his collection that was filled with stuff from the EX era. Nothing crazy. Well, nothing. A couple crazies, but it wasn't like those binders you see on Reddit where people are just. I mean, it's flooded with all the chase cards and everything. Not like that at all. Like the coolest card in it for sure was the Pop Series Delta Mew. Uh,
Oh yeah.
which that's a sick card, but it's nothing extreme or anything. But I graded. I bought all of it at above market of the raw value because I was honest with them. Like, dude, I'm going to grade this, and there's a chance some of these things will come back at decent enough grades where I'll make money if I decide to sell anything. So I want to make sure you get more than your value. And I've graded all those things, and dude, it is crazy. It
Yeah.
is crazy what they've done. Just and I only sent in like maybe 15 cards out of the 900 I bought from him.
Wow.
I'm actually considering breaking the Charizard soon, potentially, to send it to PSA. I'm contemplating it. I really am. So, nope, absolutely not, Zuba. And if I do that, I'm selling it. So I'm not keeping it. It Comes back at 10, I'm 100% selling it. Because then I'm gonna get a bill from PSA for like $5,000 potentially. They'll bill me, so it's like I can't. If I have to pay that, then I have to sell it to cover that. You know, which is nuts.
Yeah, that is pretty insane.
Yeah,
Have you guys
Yeah,
also seen the prices of the Prime cards lately?
yeah. I looked at it because of
oh,
The
I
Gengar.
actually
the
am curious
Gengar I
about
just
it. I
pulled,
haven't.
so I just looked at it. It's nuts. Yeah,
They are going crazy too.
23.
What? Yeah, Heart Crystal Silver. Was it Triumphant that you pulled the Gengar? Yeah,
Yep, yep.
dude, 23K is crazy.
It is crazy. It's mine's not gonna 10. I already know that. I didn't even send it
No,
to
for
PSA,
sure.
so I know that's not gonna. But a 9, it's still almost $5,000.
It's insane. Yeah,
I mean, that's nuts too.
it's a lot of the populations are very low on any of those cards, anyways. And then, yeah,
Uh,
great that you want above 8. That's
Oh my
crazy.
gosh. Did you guys see what the values of Undaunted Prime cards are?
I'll pull it up.
The Espeon is $96,000.
Jeez.
What? 54 pop. How is it 96,000? That doesn't make any sense.
What's the pop of the Umbreon? Because I can't see that because I'm not signing up for anything.
54.
You can just look on this. Oh, you're not on my stream. 54.
Oh no, I'm on your stream. Not the Espeon. I said the Umbreon. The Umbreon.
Oh, the
It's
Umbreon.
also same set. Same set.
Oh, but the Espeon's 96,000.
I know, but the Umbreon's
Oh,
60,000.
yeah, about 60. Yeah,
I'm wondering what its pop is. Is it higher or is it just
higher. Not that much higher.
Or lower.
83? Yeah.
That's why you don't have any less sales, you can see. But
I'm
oh, it's
look.
higher
That's
actually.
I'm gonna look up
yeah.
sales though.
It's higher pop.
I'm gonna look up sales to Fanatics. Because
That's
I'm
crazy.
curious now. Espeon Prime. Did
Oh,
one
nice
just
super
sell?
fresh.
That's Japanese.
That's a pretty big jump in a very short time, though.
You guys, I gotta go head off to work. So yeah, it was nice talking for a bit.
It's good catching
Yep.
up. Good hanging.
Good talking to you, Kylie.
Have a great night.
Easy.
Japanese BGS 10 sold for 50,000 for the Umbreon. I'm not seeing these sales on Fanatics. They might have sold on Golden, maybe. I don't feel like looking on Golden, but they might have sold on Golden, maybe, or eBay. I mean, goddamn, they're getting a lot of high eBay sales are coming through now. A lot of these auction houses.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We got 76 viewers still. It's pretty good. I was expecting it to drop down to like 20
It's
or
showing
30.
67 for me. So your stream is being generous.
Yeah, it says 71. Now it says 71. Now it says 70.
Oh, it's at 70. Yep, just bumped up to 70 for me.
Oops.
Well,
I'm showing this.
that was my intent in seeing if you'd want to hop in chat. Anyways, it's just something to make the time go better, and you know
Uh,
anything to keep your eyes off Supa. Seems like I'm helping out.
I
So
was planning on going to bed at 11 something. That didn't work.
so what you're saying is now you're going for the Target drop.
No, I'm legit not even buying. I don't even care to want to buy anything that's dropping.
I don't either. I've never stayed up till 2 a.m. because I'm central, but I've never stayed up till 2 a.m. to get Target drops. I'm 100% going to bed. Like it is just not that big a deal to get sealed product.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably
Raichu Prime. That's
call it
cool.
relatively soon. Yeah, I saw the right. This is probably a good buy, probably right now, even because like when those Raichu megas come out, it's probably gonna be everything's gonna go up probably a decent amount.
Might have to see what the raw value is. $98.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's a no-brainer.
yeah. What's the raw value of the other cards? Let's see. Is it like really low? Houndoom's 243. This is Raichu. Now all of a sudden it's 129. Oh, it's given aggregate between TCG and eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a good buy because it'll probably overtake these guys and go like at least double in value or some crap.
Yeah, probably.
PSA 10
Also,
Mew V Altar for Fusion.
I don't know if I answered my own question for you, but my favorite artist by far is Yuka Mori. He's the guy that does all the Play-Doh artworks.
Oh,
It's good
that.
stuff.
Yeah. Mew V Altar. If
But
you
you know
guys
what's you know what's
want
crazy?
access to this stuff, you can just do PokeData.io code HEX for 10% off your first month's premium. That's right.
Hey, nice. Hex, I didn't even realize this, but do you remember giving me a slab like long time ago
I
as a
did.
giveaway?
I don't remember what it was, but I do remember I did do some slab giveaways and stuff like that.
You did the slab giveaway and you signed it, and I have this slab to this day, signed it and everything. And you know what I found out, dude? You gave me the Drapion V from Crown Zenith, I think, in a PSA 10. And guess who guess who does the artwork for it?
Drapion V.
Yuka Mori.
I gotta look it up. I wish PokeData had a filter option for removing outlier sale price because I'm skeptical. Yeah, they do. You can flag them. I've done it many times. Where you just do that and go wrong item, whatever. So I do it all the time to get rid of it. What was so set Crown Zenith? What was it again? Drapion?
Yeah, Drapion V.
That sounds random.
It was random. But the artwork is sick. It's one of the cheaper
There it
cards
is.
for
Oh,
sure.
this guy. Oh yeah, this guy.
Oh yeah. But look, it's the artwork of my favorite artist. And I it dawned on me and I was like, dude, this is fate. This is
I
fate that
gave you
Hex
a
gave me.
10?
It's great. He gave me a PSA 10, signed it and everything.
Wow. What do you mean I signed it?
I'll take a picture of it.
On the
I got it right
slab?
here. On the slab.
Oh, I'm stupid. That had to be when it was like $30 probably or some crap, right?
It was like $20. It was so bad.
Yeah. Now it's $100.
It's $100. Hey, listen. We're talking about things that are untouchable. I kid you not. And this is gonna sound like I'm gassing you
Yeah,
up.
what's
In,
untouchable
in all
stuff for you then, right?
in all reality, this is gonna sound like I'm gassing you up, dude. I actually hate you, but I'm just kidding. Uh, but this card, this graded card, is untouchable. The
Why?
Strapion V. Uh, for me, it has everything to do with the memory of it, mixed with
The artist?
like the artist, mixed with
Yeah.
it's like a combination of things that just make it fun. Like it's a good memory. It's a combination of my favorite artist. It's a 10 of a card, and uh, it's got a funny story to it. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I was watching a channel, wasn't a mod at all, was just hanging out. Hex wife was raging about how you weren't giving away enough good stuff, and she's like, "Who wants a slab?" And I just, I was just like, "Hey, I'll take a slab. I have no slabs yet. That's sick," and I didn't at the time. And then I got this, I got this, and I was like, "Hey, Hex, you gotta sign it." And you're like, "Dude, I really don't want to do that. That sounds like a really bad idea. I'm going to be wasting your resources here." And I was like, "No, sign it." And yeah, dude, it's not leaving my collection. It's a funny piece.
Yeah, I got a BGS 10 Lugia from Silver Tempest. I think I don't want to sell ever. But it's not like I of course have cards like that too. You're talking about that's like
Yeah, it's got
has a
nostalgia. It's
nostalgia
important.
berries on it. Like your Bubble Mew, bro. Like I would resort to not
Don't even lie.
trying to.
You would sell that thing in a heartbeat
No, I'm
if
really
it
not.
got
No, I'm really
if
not.
it got. You're saying if that card got to 20K, you're not selling it.
No,
What?
because there'd be other cards that I'd want to sell over that one. You know what I mean? Like it would not be
Yeah.
close to a priority at all. That's what I mean. You get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, for sure. Well, I appreciate that considering it's one I pulled, but also it's not the one that I sold for $200 like an idiot. So
So there's a few reasons why. So like, um, obviously made the trade with you, so it's like a fun little story behind it. Like, right? That's how I
for sure.
got it. That's how I obtained it, and I got it for way less. So it's like even more funny. Like
Oh
that
yeah,
trade that we did, it's even more funny.
I remember the value.
It was like $500, I think, right, or something like that. What was it? I don't
It
remember.
wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was $900. It was nine
Oh, it
hundred
was
bucks.
900. Okay, so it wasn't 500. Whatever. So that's kind of funny. Whatever. And, it's with you too, so it's like, why not? Like, that's one
For
reason.
sure.
It's my only one, too, right? And Bold Mew's like it's a big time card of the Scarlet and Violet era, so it's like I don't want to move it for that reason too. But like, there's like more than just because I got it from you. There's like more to it than that too. So it's like, um, there's like multiple reasons why I don't want to move that card. So it's like that's kind of like an untouchable one of those. There's a few of them that's like that. Like a few cards that I pulled right and graded myself
Yeah,
that has more of that
for
kind
sure.
of. That's why the Venusaur, dude, the Venusaur, even just modern cards, right? Like the Thick Thigh Boy from Destin. There's I pulled and graded that myself, right? Um, but the Venusaur first edition is like I don't really like I like it, but it's not like I don't love it, right? Like the Chansey, like I liked it, I didn't love it, right? Oh wait, hold on, I got you muted. Okay, now you're not muted now.
No, yeah, for sure. I get
Uh,
that. Well,
so like,
and here, this is
yeah,
actually important. Now that I'm unmuted, Kiki, cover your ears because you don't want to hear this if you're still in here. But when we traded for that Mew, you had given me some Destin Rivals booster boxes, right? That was the trade.
was it?
It was,
I don't
and
remember, man.
it's that first Destin Rivals booster box I ripped open that I got my Mewtwo, and I
Yeah.
graded it, and it's in a 10, and it is in my collection, and it is never leaving my collection
So you did get
because
you got the Mewtwo out of it at least.
yeah, oh no, for sure, dude. It was a huge dub, and the card got up to 2 grand, I think, when it kind of first came out,
It
and
did.
now it's sitting around like 1100. Dude, it can
Yep.
get to 30 grand unless I am genuinely in a financial depression that I need it. It is not leaving my collection.
Yeah, it's like a
That is
case
that
of
is the only time.
that's like a case like with a lot of my cards too. It's like kind of like that too. Right? Like if it's got to come like I'm gonna sell this stuff before I get to it. Like and Bubble
Yeah,
Mew is like way down the list of priorities. Way, way, way. Like the of cards that I have, right? Like like
right.
I'd probably look to sell maybe the Lovebirds before that even. I'd probably
Yeah,
because like the value of it and like I don't have an attachment to it at all.
and even
Like
if
I
you sold
like it,
now,
but it's not like I don't
Lovebirds
have an
was such an
emotional attachment.
incredible return. I mean that you bought it at such a good price, dude.
I bought it for 11, so it's like
No, that was incredible, incredible price.
it wasn't
But
at the time.
at the time, yeah, no,
It
at
was
the
a
time it was
stupid price at the
astronomical.
time.
And it was like, holy crap, why would he pay that? That's
It was a
crazy. Like
dumb
I
price
remember
at the time. Yeah, I
I remember you
overpaid,
telling
right?
us, and it was like, dude, that's nuts. What are you doing?
I overpaid
And
for it, I think, at the time, right?
yeah, at the time, but boy, not
I mean, a
anymore.
PSA 10 was like 2 grand, I think, 3 grand maybe. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
but I'm looking at the Mew, like you just said. Like this card has like been smashed, dude.
I know it
And
is.
it's continuing to get smashed because of the
It's
reprints.
it's
This is what's gonna happen to the Zard, dude. This is the perfect example. This is what's gonna happen to the Phantasmal Flame Zard.
but here's the beauty of it.
It's the same
It will go
thing.
back up. It will go back
Yeah,
up.
of course.
Same
I
with
think it's
the
going
card.
back to this pricing, dude.
Yeah.
Like this range over here, about $1,000. It's
hmm
looking like it wants to head there or it's getting close to it.
Yeah.
And
It keeps fluctuating between 1100 and 1200 a lot lately.
that should be the floor. Then if it gets to around here, that's the floor, man. It's not going to go lower than that, I don't think. Because
No, I don't think so either. It's
it
of the Mewtwo's that have been printed in the past year and a half, 2 years. It's for sure the most appealing.
it hit
Uh,
2K too. 2K.
that I'll be honest, that Ascended Heroes Mewtwo is kind of trash. I did not like that one
I
very
don't like it
much.
as much either.
This one was kind of goofy when it first came out, and everyone was like, "Oh, this thing's so weird."
It's
But
still a little
it's
weird, but it's grown
it's
on
a
me.
little weird, but it's kind of sick.
It's grown
It's
on me. I'm not
it's got
gonna
a
lie. It has.
toughness to it that's interesting versus like I mean, it's like the Ascended Heroes Mewtwo looks like you caught him jacking off or something. Like he's like looking at the screen like, "Oh gosh, you found me." Like
This
it's just weird.
I mean I shit all over this card when it came out first. So
Yeah, I
I was
remember.
not happy about it. But it's grown on me a lot. It's grown on me. And yeah,
Yeah,
Descendant Heroes, yeah, I don't really like it either really so much, yeah.
it just looks so dumb. Like
Yeah,
that is the face of guilt. Like you caught him. Like
yeah, I think I made like the best comment when we first got revealed. I was like, I didn't think they could make the Destined Rivals Mewtwo worse, but they did. But they did.
yeah, yeah. Is I don't know why they decided to prove that artwork, and it's actually from your favorite artist, the guy
Gengar's
who
getting
did the
smashed too.
base set Charizard.
Gengar's down 50%, more than 50%.
Holy smokes, Gengar's crashing.
I mean, it makes sense because
Yeah, no, I get it.
no, like this kind of chart, like not like the Mewtwo chart, because like there was no supply out there, right? So it didn't have a time
Weird.
to try and bottom because there was like nothing. There was no supply out there. There was no packs to be ripped. That's why it can go past this price,
Right. I will say too,
and
the
it has.
that Gengar in particular, it's not a bad artwork, but the VMAX is way better.
Oh, from Fusion,
Yeah.
yeah, it's different. It's different, but it probably is. Yeah,
I mean, I didn't like uh I don't know. I For me, the type of Pokemon, like blending well with its like environment makes it that much more appealing. And that Gengar is in Lord knows what. It looks like he's in the deepest depths of Mordor or something. Uh, the one from Ascended Heroes, which is not bad. It looks good, but it's not my favorite.
yeah. Turkey, it's not bad. The Armor Rouge is good. Well, that's PSA 10, but it can't be accurate. That's not accurate.
$29 as a PSA 10.
Yeah, that's not
Now,
accurate.
honestly, that set hasn't had a lot of PSA 10s in general, so I'd be shocked if there was
Yeah, because it's
much
new.
sale history there. Yeah, because it's new and the PSA
It's new.
tier is shut down. So yeah.
Squidward dancing, says Super. Is
What
Samon's
is
still
Squidward?
here?
It's a
Samon's here. He's not saying nothing. Maybe he's busy. He's working or something.
Yeah, just busy. Sorry.
That's fine. It doesn't matter.
dude, you're good.
Same,
Oh
same.
my gosh.
What?
What in the world? I just clicked on a Stormfront set from back in 2008, Diamond and Pearl. There's a reverse Gengar that supposedly has a sale at 156,000 over the Charizard, the secret Charizard at 45,000. That's gotta be busted. It's just a reverse hollow. There's no way.
It's over here, yeah. It could.
That's insane. What is it, a pop one or something?
Two.
Oh,
Pop two. There you go.
wow, with a ton of attempts. With a ton of
That
attempts.
is a lot of attempts. 32.
32, 75 on the 856 on
That's a
7.
lot of attempts for a two.
That is pretty crazy.
And 49 of the Zards.
Yeah. That Zard was pretty
502.
cool when it came out.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't around.
It was just interesting. It was just a
Gengar's
clear,
sick though.
just like take it. That Gengar is sick. I will say that evil look is pretty menacing. But still,
Look at gibberish.
150K.
Look at gibberish now. Oh.
Oh hey, no, that it is actually pretty crazy.
What
Uh,
is
the Japanese 151 Master Ball Gengar.
the price of it?
Yeah, PSA 10.
1,000.
Just as a quick update on that Raichu Prime, lowest mint is 479, 480.
Yeah.
So a little bit off on the total. I think it's taking a lot of the damaged and
Yeah,
lightly played on some of those.
it does. Yeah, and it takes it counts like all those prices. Just raw. Doesn't matter the quality of the raw. How about that energy sticker master ball though, guys?
So stupid. That's got to be broken. There's
That's
no way. There's
that's
no
what I'm
way.
going for.
I think it's legit.
Oh, okay. You want to know another card of mine
Definitely.
in my
It's like
collection that is currently
220 now.
untouchable?
Yeah, it's definitely not legit.
Another card is for sure my PSA 10 Mew EX from the 151 UPC.
Yeah, not legit.
I freaking love that card.
53. This one. Right?
That one in English, yeah, that one in English.
Not in the gibberish.
Nothing in gibberish. I have nothing in gibberish. Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. I do have a couple of the Pokemon Center exclusive Pikachu's. Like, have you seen those? The like
Yes.
there's a couple that have come out recently. I have the
Oh,
one with the
this isn't in the set.
Gyarados.
It's so stupid that the card was not in the set. My God.
I know. It's so dumb. It would have honestly been probably the top card, maybe below Charizard, but
I got
a very good card.
I got some gibberish.
You got,
Keep sound effects off.
you got some gibberish against your will. Yeah.
See,
right.
against my will. You're right. You're right. Here's the Gengar. Look, see, I have.
Oh, he's
I've got some. Look at that.
Are you keeping? Are those being sent to you or no?
They're not. No, I just have them in the vault. So they're not being sent to me. No, they're just sitting here. I got Russian too, bro.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Little Russian. This one's awesome. Though. I like this one.
So you said you're one of your friends started this. Is that what you said?
That I met on X.
That's cool.
Not one of my friends, like in real life. Like I know him personally, grew up with him. No, it's just someone I met.
Yeah. No, that's cool though.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Befriended him. Is that the right? Friends with him. Befriended him. Is befriended bad or is that good? Befriended. I think it's good. It's good, right?
I think it's good. It can't do that, right?
Look, see, I got a lot of gibberish. Look at this. Roaring Moon.
What is that? Japanese?
Prismatic. Yeah, Japanese. Not
what
prismatic.
Is that Japanese? No, prismatic.
The prismatic version.
The prismatic language.
Yeah. Tag Bolt. What is this? Team up? Would this be team up?
Team up. Yeah, it's team up.
Team up, right? I got some sealed sitting here too. Oh my god, I'm rolling it. I got a little Phantasmal box over here.
Oh, got a Phantasmal box. Oh my gosh. You do have a lot in there.
Yeah, I think befriend I think is bad. Yeah. Belittle is good? No, belittle can't be good. I belittle you.
Belittle is not good. Yeah, that is like not good. You put them beneath you, right?
Yeah, that's definitely not good.
You're making them quote unquote belittle.
Here's one of my favorite Japanese cards that I have actually.
That is sick. That Lugia is so sick. That's a great card.
I'll be selling this when we get our Gen 2 151. And we have a Lugia SIR.
Do you actually think that's coming?
Yeah, 100%. Just a matter of when. Is it coming sometime in Gen 10? Or is it coming in Gen 11? It's coming.
Is it coming in Gen 72?
I don't know.
Speaking
I,
We
of
don't know.
Lugia, you and that Silver Tempest in your next break.
bro, I'm going to be honest with you. Me pulling that Lugia, it's probably not going to happen next break. I mean, could it? Sure. But I pulled it, I want to say, about 80 packs ago of Silver Tempest. So am I going to get it again? I mean, look, I got the Dark
There's
Ride.
so much pop of it, though.
I got the Gold Dark Ride in like 20 packs, right? Two of them, right? So could I get the Lugia again? Sure. But like, I don't know if the odds are there right now. Like I'm not due. Like the Giratina from Lost Origin, I'm freaking due for that card. All right. There's certain cards where like I haven't pulled it in God knows how long that I'm due for. The Lugia is not one of them. Just give me a heads up. I'm always honest about it.
Well, I
You know.
appreciate it, but I can
I
always
appreciate
hope.
that. Yeah.
I can always hope. This card's sick too. This is not. This is English though. This card's sick. I like this one.
I have the Kyogre to PSA 9, the Primal Kyogre.
I think Christian's right. I think Gen 2 set will be better than 151 because
No, I agree. I agree.
only because they've learned what to do differently.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
they're
If
gonna
they do
make
it
it.
where every card has its illustration rare like they did with Black Bolt, White Flare, absolutely. Will it be better?
Yeah, I don't think they even have to go to those extremes. They could just go like even the Ascended Heroes route version of it, I think would be better. Like it's just
Yeah.
different. Like the SIRs hit different now. Like they're more intense. Like it's hard.
Yeah.
It's
Because
hard
it
for me to
never
explain.
happened.
That was the one fault in 151. The SIRs were pretty boring.
Yeah, like the Blastoise goes pretty hard, right? But like the
Blastoise is
Chars,
sick. The Charizard sucks.
I
I hate
like
to
the
say it.
Charizard. People don't, but it could have been like more intense. The
Listen,
Zapdos, I think, is fantastic. I love this
I
one.
thought I thought the Charizard was going to be untouchable. I pulled and graded a Charizard, and it came back a 10, and I was so convinced it was untouchable. And like all these cards just started coming out, and I was like, dude, this card's so sick. This one's so sick. And that Charizard just kept getting less and less attention until eventually I was like, yeah, I don't need this card. I can sell this
It's
card.
it's the Zapdos. Top of that. That's
It's really
I
good,
want
I
it
Zapdos.
right. That's probably
my
the best one out of them all.
I think Blastoise is my favorite for sure.
Top card of that set though is going to be the stamped promo from Australia.
Oh yeah, the EV
Obviously.
Games one you talking about?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a technicality.
Or actually, no. Is there a 151 Professor stamped card, like a Voltorb or something like that? That one would be the
Not
most
that I
astronomical.
know of.
Yes, because it's kind
Or I
of like
thought there was. I
That
can't
might be.
remember.
If there is, I do not have it.
what's the way to compare? It's like some of these, you like obviously the Zard goes way harder, right? But I think even just some cards in the center here just go harder. Does that make sense? Even the
Yes and
Zoroark,
no.
I don't really know.
I get what you're saying.
I guess maybe I don't agree with myself.
Clefairy, of course. Best out of that set.
Oh, Trikachu on top. Nice.
It's on
That's
top for
pretty
now.
cool.
Yeah, it is 300 more.
I mean, it blows my mind that the Prismatic Umbreon is 6 grand and a 10. That's
That's
well past the Moonbreon.
that's more because the condition. That's why
Oh, I know. I
it
know.
grades so poorly.
But the reprints of it, the condition's perfect.
Yes, but even it's not gonna if it it's not gonna beat the initial print runs, and even the
I know.
reprints, like the the reprints that they did right away were still bad. It's like the recent reprints are way better,
Right.
right?
Right.
But the reprints they did right away were still bad.
Right.
So
I had
that's why.
I I bought some guy local to me his God pack that he had. He scrapped, I guess. He sold me the Sylveon, the Espeon, the Leafeon, and the Eevee, and I graded all 4 of them, and all of them came back to 10 except for the Sylveon, which sucked. But still, it's nice. It's nice to have.
Yeah, I've been saying this for the longest time that the Cynthia's Garchomp is like it's very undervalued. Especially with we're gonna get a Mega Garchomp SIR. I'm pretty positive we are. And it's just this is stupidly undervalued. This card. I keep
No, I
saying it.
agree. Cynthia's Garchomp is sick.
I mean, all
What's the
time high
10?
is about 1,000, and it's sitting at 490. It's sitting at its lows pretty much. This is the time.
490.
This is the time to buy it. Is right now. I
I
think.
might have to cop one. It's a nice card.
Even though we're getting pushed with reprints right now, maybe it can push a little lower to like mid fours and maybe take out some of these low. Yeah, maybe revisit this double bottom 450. Go back to like 450 briefly. I could see that, but that's got to be the low. That's got to be it. When we get Destined Rivals booster box reprints and the obviously the ETB reprints we just got, right? And we're actively getting. That's got to be it.
Yeah.
It's got to be it for this price, this card. Especially if the market just sniffs that we're getting a Garchomp Mega SIR in like the Mega X Mega set or some crap coming out in February or whatever, right? Or January or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That'll skyrocket this card probably to like I guess skyrocket's not really probably maybe back to like 8 or 9. But it's not even skyrocket really. I don't think it will take out the highs still. There's a lot of
Yeah.
supply, and it grades way too well, too. That's another thing.
hmm
Grades too well.
I hate to be that guy, but I may head to bed here soon. I'm about to crash on my computer.
My eyes have been pretty heavy. I'm not crashing, but it's like my head is sitting there, or it's like it's doesn't feel great. Eyes are like not great.
Yeah.
I got what?
I knew it was getting bad when you just said that entire sentence, and I don't remember anything you said, and I was actually listening.
My wifey's still up right now doing work and stuff, whatever that for her business stuff. So it's like she's not going to bed, even though we both should right now.
Yeah, no. Screw the 30th anniversary. I'm not wasting my time on that. I'm
I,
getting to bed.
it was fun, man. It was fun chatting.
Yeah, it was fun, dude. Happy to do this, to be able to just have some fun in the live stream. That was great.
Yeah, why not? Right?
And I appreciate all the insight from the 4 of you and amongst the 71 that were willing to chat.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
It was a good time. It was a good time. All right, X. I'm out of here.
Have a good
Good
night,
night,
man.
everybody. Have a great night. Good luck if you're going for the target shot. I'll see you guys.
I'm out. Catch you later.
I'll see you too, bro.
Yep.
Let me get out of the Discord voice chat. Just it's me and myself now. Oh, I see the signature. The signature from David. David's card. It's in the Discord right now. It's funny. I signed the bottom of it. That's smart. I didn't sign across of it. I now remember. Now I remember me doing it. It's like I'm not gonna ruin the card slab by signing across. I'll sign on the bottom. That's really funny. You and Giraffe. All right, good. I'll take any last second questions or whatever if you guys want to ask something really quick before we go. Before I go. dementia and I let you ruin my cards. Yes. Yes, you let me ruin your cards like an idiot. I ruined those cards. Seems like no one else. How do we have 70-something people and like only like maybe 3 people tops are talking? I don't know how that works. Maybe the numbers are not actually right. Maybe there's not actually that many people here. Maybe people are just listening in the background. They're busy doing work stuff, right? Being productive, whatever, right? That could be the case too. Yeah, like lurking, like BJ said. Yeah, just lurking. Got a new record for this card too, which is nuts. I'm gonna share that really quick. Yeah, new record for the Luffy. I've been talking to you guys about these cards. I hope you guys listened a little bit. Really hope you guys listened about my One Piece vintage escapades. Because 1999 One Piece card ass. Luffy, CO1. Almost $31,000. PSA 9. Nuts. Yeah, all of the vintage One Piece cards are gonna start moving. They have been moving. They gonna start moving more. I mean, my God, right? It's crazy. Stroking it to your voice. And then did Samon say agreed? Or was it agreed to someone else? Our Gold Soul Silver cards went up in price a lot this month. I hope the seal goes up because I have a decent amount of Heart Gold Soul Silver sealed. I hope that goes up more. You're bailing out 1 hour and 39 minutes to go. Yeah, that's if it supposedly starts at 3. I don't think it's gonna. I don't want to scroll through the timeline because then it's like get a lot of inappropriate stuff just come up. Right? Submitted 3 of these to PSA on Express for $49 each. They returned to the ungraded. Ungraded? What? Oh, did you do like a maybe this guy chose could have chose don't grade it unless it 10's kind of a thing, right? I think you got there's Eddie. There's Eddie. Creator of slabs, my boy. I think you gotta unseal them, bro. They'll grade them sealed. Maybe it was something else. This is interesting. You're gonna see my feed about a lot of random stuff coming up. But if it's anything politics related, I'm not gonna be talking about it whatsoever. I don't know why we're still debating this. Naruto is clearly holding back in this fight. He was. He didn't want to kill Sasuke. So yes, he was. He did not want to kill him. So yes, he was holding back. This is still cheating. I don't care. Why am I doing this? Aaron doesn't go down that easily. Eden Yeager. We're gonna get a lot of my feed on a lot of nonsense stuff. I've seen this video a million times. Yes, but they don't grade the card. No, they don't grade the card. You're right. They grade the plastic then. It's true. Oh, we're getting some oh my. Promiscuous stuff going on there. Gold star stuff. CO1 Luffy has no top in sight. Yes, I agree. It's been going crazy. Disney Lorcana. Super says, hold on there a minute. And he doesn't like gibberish cards. I mean, it depends what we're talking about. So if we're talking about, this is just fun though. Getting into One Piece is fun. getting into the first ever rookie cards of One Piece is fun. It's different. It's different. It's still everyone's talking about it. Wow. That's a BGS 9. A BGS 9 now. This. Oh, what did it go for? This is all over my feed now. This is funny. One Piece. Maybe I can get a 9. I gotta see the back. The front looks okay. You got a print line, but that should be okay still for a 9. I don't see whitening on the sides for it. I gotta see the back though. How the back? If the back is clean, then yeah. You might even be able to get a 10, right? Let me see the centering. No, you're not gonna get a 10 for the set. You just go top to bottom. You can see right here. You can see how it's much thicker here than it is right there. So no, automatically this ain't getting a 10. You're saying the corner is F. No, that's part of the design. And you know, like see this, like the stuff going on. That's part of the design. I don't think it's not actually. There's no damage, I don't think. So no. Maybe this edge isn't great with whitening. It's crooked. Yeah, like the centering and stuff, right? A colorful Pikachu card has been revealed. I like how we're getting all the English reveals. But we we know everything already. Look, Pokemon TCG. It's like, oh yeah, let's reveal some stuff. Even though we know the whole goddamn set already. Pretty much. Except the ultra rares and stuff. My god, I cannot. Oh my god, I cannot. Oh my god. Naruto Bandai is gonna go so hard. I'm telling you guys right now. The first booster box of Naruto. Buy it. Buy it. Get it. Any kind of dip in price, buy it. You gotta want to hold. It's like the blue bottom box from One Piece right now, right? That's like $5,000. You're gonna want to get the first Naruto Bandai box when it comes back. You're gonna want that. Caillou's probably gonna be dead, or Mythos is definitely gonna be dead. How about that? Crunchyroll about something. I don't know. Stuff going on. This is dangerous. Scrolling down on a feed here. This is dangerous. I don't know what the hell is gonna pop up. Right? Best way to get a box when they drop. Be signed in, keep refreshing. Yes. Be signed in before it happens. And spam, click, buy. Spam that stuff. Bitcoin falls back under 63,000. Yeah. Highest on pace, yeah, because he's young. That's why Howell. Starting to see a pattern. What? Oh, people getting killed. Oh, look at that. That's an interesting pattern. Yeah, they put the heads are in the top left corner. The people that die in the film. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I don't know what the hell's going on here. Okay. There's the Luffy again. People were talking about it on my timeline. So browsing the X timeline got people to click off. That's funny. Click off the live. Oh, redheads. Redhead. Oh, it's Amber Heard. She's nuts though. S&P closed at all-time highs. Yeah. All right, so chat is just not saying nothing right now. Not saying anything. Yeah, chat's being useless. Oh my god. It's Inception. Wait. All right, I think I'm gonna call it now because no one else is saying anything anyway, so who cares? You should go to sleep now. I am. I'm definitely going to bed now. All right, everybody. It's a fun stream. Went way past what I should have. Way past. Way past what I should have. Should have went to bed 2 hours ago. Good night, everybody. Good luck, everybody, with the Target drops, with the Target drops. I wish you all the best of luck. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, I think, for a stream, right? Friday? We do something usually? Probably. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe this will count towards tomorrow. So maybe I won't go live tomorrow. I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna be exhausted. Like 3 nights in a row. Of like 2 a.m. I'll open. You opened it up. You opened up what was inside, so you know what's in there, Suba. Apparently. Apparently. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Good luck, everybody, with Target. With Target. Appreciate you all. Goodbye now.